Hello everybody. Welcome to Free4All. Hi, it's Shawn.
Hey.
Thank you. I just got back from Boston, and I feel a little bit verklempt. So, everybody! Not sure how that's gonna go, but I feel, took the test. It's negative. The at-home tests are just total dog for Omicron, so it's like really, it'll take days and days for that to come. I just don't know. So I'm not feeling. Oh, you sound like you have what I have. Here we go.
No, I'm fine. I'm just thirsty. Hi.
I should drink a little water. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel something, but I also this is how I would go to work at times too. I would just go like this all the time. So I don't know what to do now. And they at work just said, you know what? If you're tested negative at home, just come in. We have other people that are sniffling and sneezing and coughing all over the place. At this point, we're all going to get it. Alex Del Barrio put a ring on it. Thank you very much. What a lovely boy. Also a lovely boy. It's our buddy Spence. How are you, bud?
First time in the history of the internets that I've been referred to as lovely. Thank you, Shawn. I need that little boost of self-esteem.
A lovely boy. So wrong about the Golden Knights. So wrong, but still just a lovely boy. He ever since his firing or retirement of radio, the world has gone straight to and until he is back. You want peace in the Ukraine? Okay. You want the Omicron to stop infecting people? Thank you, the Miss. You want what else do you want? Do you want Donald Trump to not run for a second term? There's your boy right there.
All things. You want abortion rights to return? Do you want Ron DeSantis to get eaten by an alligator? All of it. If I can just get employment. Put your friggin' water bottle down.
Now hold on. Let's discuss for a second your t-shirt, because you've never worn the t-shirt on the show before, but you have the drink there. No. You wear this cross over around your neck as though, hey, I am this biblical I believe in God so much that I would like to make a joke about Joe Biden meeting him sooner rather than later. You have a shirt that says 8646.
That just means get out of the White House. It doesn't mean 6 feet. It doesn't mean 8 feet back and 6 feet under. That's what's that called? Like an old
it's casino term for bounce them. Yeah. But when you see 8646, doesn't make it sound like it's awesome.
I'm not wishing the dude dead, but come on, he's got a foot in the grave. I mean, let's not lie.
And
well, let's be honest. They both can't seem to get words right. So it's okay. By the way, I think President Biden already is 86 and he turns 87 next year. So your shirt.
How old? By the way, Ashley will be here in just a moment. Let's ask, how old is Joe Biden? He's 79 years old.
79, yeah.
Donald Trump is 75. 75. How old is Bernie Sanders? He's 80. So Bernie Sanders, too old to run. 79.
Bernie Sanders and his mittens, though. That's the best.
But I'll tell you something. Bernie Sanders still runs through a freaking, can still run through a train station to get to his freaking appointment. The guy's, he's got some lungs. He's from Vermont. There's not a lot of pollutants in the air up there. He'll be fine.
I like Bernie, and I love his mittens.
You should not be allowed to run if you're over 65. There, done. Just shut up, collect, and stay home. That's it.
I agree.
Yeah. You lose out on a lot of experience. I do wish, regardless if it's
I agree,
the other old guy or the old guy, it would be nice to have somebody back Obama's age in their 50s and stuff, in my opinion.
It would be not like someone that's going to be making decisions because they're still going to be on the planet. It's like, hey,
can you imagine me in there?
Yeah, well, I mean, but you'll be living for a while. But you would be a riot, and also we would have a nuclear war within. First time that one of the freaking Secret Service agents doesn't put their stuff away. War.
Or everyone would fear us, as it should be.
Yeah, you don't have periods anymore, so.
There you go.
Okay.
No, I do not.
It's a little. Maybe that's the only way we'd have peace. Bernie's thinking about it again. I'm a Bernie Sanders fan, a big one. I still have a sign from 2016 in my window that says Bernie 2016. He shouldn't run again, but somebody like him should. That's younger. younger people that are going to bear the responsibility for what they do for the next 20 plus years. You know, that would be nice.
Not people
Fair
that are half dead.
Yeah. I was in a car. You ever rent a car and then you don't give it the old once around and look all around it to make sure there's nothing, and then you spot something and you're
And then
like,
you
oh,
find
don't tell me that's me. There's a dent.
No, it has to be bigger than like a 50-cent piece, or they don't even bother with it. So it's got to be a pretty good. Oh, is it? Oh, wow.
Oh,
it's a big dent in the door out of nowhere, and I'm like, soap. And I think I know where. I think it happened in the hotel parking lot where I was staying, and I think somebody either that or it was already there. Don't know. I did not give it the once over when I got it, but
my wife.
It was awful.
Go ahead. My wife went, and she went with a really lower level car rental company. Now in Vegas, the lower level ones aren't at the big rental car facility.
No, they're across the street or down the street. Yeah.
Not even across the street. Well, some are, but this is way down Las Vegas Boulevard South. You're heading past Town Square. You keep going almost to the M. And
wow.
She had this normal looking white Ford Fiesta or whatever it was, and she checked it. There were no dents on it. They give her a photo of a dent when she returned it, and tried to swindle her out of several $100s. We discovered that the car they took the photo of was also a white Ford Fiesta, but it didn't have a license plate on the front, and the car she did. And they went round and round trying to say that she did it. She's like, that's not the car.
Yeah.
And so you bring that up, and I'm like, I'm always so over the top nervous that they're going to blame me, and I didn't do anything.
I'm going to do the film around for every single car I rent going forward. I had a car. I had to rent a car for a month in between a lease and a purchase, and had the car. Finally, drove it down to LA to buy the new car. Choo-choo, we are in a hype train. Hooray, this is fantastic. Thank you. And dropped it off at the dealership because the dealership said, hey, it's no problem. You can leave the rental here. Enterprise is here all the time. So then I get a charge on my card for $500 from Enterprise. I'm like, what's this for? Well, there was damage to your car. I'm like, can you show me the damage? And then they showed me there was a dent on the door, but then the reflection on the door showed not the dealership, but Enterprise Rent-A-Car. I'm like, well, you moved it from where I left it, and there was no dent when I left it. And they were like, there was also dog hair in the back. I'm like, I had the car for a month. I had the dog in there for 1 5-hour drive. If I had the car for a month, you mean to tell me you weren't going to vacuum it for like a month? Come on. Oh, my God. Cleave around with excuse. Thank you, Cleve. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. And oh, my goodness, speaking of welcome to the show, say hello to Ashley O and her pussy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, what a lovely pussy.
Man, you couldn't have gotten here at a better time there, Cleve and friends. Here we go. Hi, Ashley O. How are you?
Oh, my God.
I hear you. You almost just said, hi, Kat. You're more excited about the...
No, listen. Well,
me.
Can you blame me? I still have... am I not, man? How are you? You just got into the house. You messaged me. You're like, I'm rushing that. Where did you come from? Did you do trivia tonight?
Yes, I was hosting trivia, and here in New Orleans, it's like a big charity citywide day called Give NOLA Day. So they pushed our trivia night to let a whole bunch of people get drunk at a brewery and donate money. So
nice.
We were pushed a little bit.
Nice.
That's fine. Cleveland, thank you for re-upping. By the way, I believe that my re-up of your channel may not have gone through because my card has been flagged for fraud because, it's doing my taxes. No, it's doing my taxes. I found a $1,300 charge from October. I'm like, who is this vendor? And then I saw the name, and I called the vendor's name here, and it was from Square, and they're like, we don't have Square. I'm like, interesting. I called Square. They're like, yeah, that's the vendor. I'm like, they don't have Square. So then, so my card is currently my JetBlue card. This thing is, I can't get points.
Oh my God.
It's very sad.
Do you use your points? Do you really use your points?
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean,
I do.
We're flying the whole family to and from in a month for free. Yeah.
Absolutely, I use my points too.
Yeah, the points. I'm a point hoarder for sure. Well, I missed you. Oh, you were on the show exactly 1 week ago today. It was our last show. and now we're back, and we have a Tuesday, a Thursday, and a Friday show this week, for those of you who didn't know. We have lots to get to today. I've been kind of holding back on the stories until Ashley O came in, because something tells me Ashley would love to talk about the first one.
Oh boy.
And Roe versus Wade.
Oh.
Roe v. Wade.
Why you gotta get me all lit up like this right at the beginning of the show?
It gets lighter from here, but like this is the top story. It's the breaking news. This is the one that like the matters. You know, it's the thing. It's the one. So it doesn't really happen barely ever, but Politico actually got the majority opinion, like the draft of the letter that's going to be sent out saying, yeah, you know what? Remember that thing that they all agreed on? Fuck it. We're going to go the other way. Because, you know, while we like to pretend that the Supreme Court is like the Avengers and like they're the supreme body that cannot be questioned ever, the fact of the matter is they're put in there by political people that are very attached to one side or another, and they will look past certain things to do other things, whether it's for Roe v. Wade or against. That's just what they do. They vote along the party line that brought them in more often than not. You see it all the time. So there's a whole list of states that will immediately, if this does get struck down, will immediately have bans, and others that may very well have bans as well. How's everyone feeling?
Horrible.
I got into a heated discussion about this while drinking a margarita earlier today, and I was like, what's the opposite of when they say like, oh, the vibes are immaculate? Like, these vibes are terrible, because everybody all of a sudden was like very tense and very angry, talking about organizing protests and stuff like that here in New Orleans.
We're taking a look right now. There is the map of all the places where the abortion will either be banned immediately or incredibly quickly. And it's like, you know, big swath there in the Northwest up to the, you know, the upper Midwest.
Shocking.
And Texas to Kentucky. And then there's other states as well. Kentucky, Louisiana, Oklahoma, South Dakota. Bans will go into effect immediately. Idaho, the ban will go into effect 30 days after it strikes down Roe. And then 5 states have pre-Roe abortion ban that could be enforced again, including Arizona, Alabama, West Virginia, Michigan, and Wisconsin. So if you do a little addition there, you got Idaho and Utah, and you got your Arizona. Where does that leave Nevada? Hey, not only you come here for your weed, you come here for, you know, that. New tourism, huh? It's all about, hey, it's butts in beds.
No.
Butts, heads in beds. No?
Those
okay.
those other states
Nobody's
scream
rushing
about
out to go like grab one real fast.
the other states. They claim they have so much freedom, Texas and everything, but you can't get weed in Texas. You can't have a right to have a baby or not have a baby in Texas.
Yeah,
and it's scary. I'll be honest, Shawn. You know, I'm a man, so it doesn't directly affect me. But this is so heavy and so awful, especially on a socioeconomic level. Poor women, especially around this country, are screwed. Rich women will continue to get the abortions they want, whether they're Christians or whether they claim they're against it, whether their college daughter gets knocked up at Michigan State. They'll be able to fly her to California.
Yeah.
This is a straight shot at poor women, and it's incredibly sad.
Here's the thing that always bugged me about, like, okay, so the right obviously very pro-life, and then the left is very pro-choice, to the point where like they're so pro-choice that they're almost flippant about the fact that like, yeah, there is a living being that are sometimes, you know, maybe a little bit more formed than you'd like to admit in that stomach that is going to be aborted. So like it really like, yay, killing kids or potential kids. And then there's no, I don't care if it's goo and it just happened 2 minutes ago. It's a life. Both of them are wrong. That said, my issue is this. When Republicans say they're pro-life until the baby's born, it seems like, because they don't want to have any public funding for support for the family that couldn't afford the kid, which is why they are having the abortion in the first place, because they are just not ready. They're not financially prepared. They're not mentally prepared. They're not life prepared to be able to bring this child onto the planet. The Democrats want you to have the choice to end it, but if you do have it, they typically want there to be government assistance for that child so they don't end up in a frickin' pit or, not, are hungry or having their parent do really desperate things. Why can't there be a middle ground? Why can't there be a middle ground? Why can't they say, we really don't like abortion, let's ban abortion, but We want there to be a comprehensive set of things that will be there in case this happens to a family that doesn't want it. We're either going to have it really, really stable, awesome opportunity for that child to make it through public funds, through having, food stamps and housing help and all that stuff, or the reverse and say, you know what, fine. All the abortions you want, but we don't want to pay for it if the baby does come. You have your chance, and if not, bye. Yeah.
How about the choices made by women instead of a bunch of old white men in Washington, D.C.?
Back to old white men. Yeah.
Stop it.
Now, listen, I'm not an old white man. You are.
I am an old white man.
You're an old white man. I was trying to be nice. But on behalf of all old white men, like you see it so often in a lot of these states that do ban abortion, that like the entire room is just filled with old white guys, and they're the ones making the decision.
Wait. You gotta pronounce it correctly, because it's white men in most of these cases. Yes.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, listen. Now, hold on. Let's go to our chief our chief Catholic. There we go. Your thoughts on all of this, because I know the Catholic Church obviously frowns upon abortion, but you do seem to be hip. So where do you land on this?
You're so hip.
They had 49 years to codify it. Why didn't they?
Well, but here's the deal. Okay, I agree. I do agree. Like you know why? Because a lot of these parties like having it as a little like political kicking ball. So you're paying attention to this over here, not the major stuff over there. But that said, fine, they could. But then another Congress will come in and just reverse it. Just happen all the time. They had a supermajority. The Democrats had a supermajority back in 2008. You know what they passed? A Republican healthcare bill. Like they passed Romney Care. They had the chance to do it then, and they didn't do it then. Why? I don't know. But does it matter? Because another, Congress will come in and just overturn it, and then another president will come in and just put in new judges that will overturn it. So it's like nothing's really in stone unless it's in the Constitution, and even that's not in stone. But that's the most.
Michelle, that's a bit of a distracting answer. Either you're for it or you're against it. Whether or not they codified the thing is irrelevant. The two of these justices told Susan Collins, the senator from Maine, they lied to her in her office and said, no, we're not going to get rid of Roe v. Wade. And they blatantly lied to get in there to do this thing. So it's not a matter of codifying. This is going to happen, and people need to decide what side they're on. And a majority of Americans, according to polls, a far majority is for choice and letting women choose what they want to do, as opposed to saying you have to have a kitty, even if you're raped, and even if it's incest.
In some of the states,
to have the baby.
Yeah, in some of those states. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes, politicians lied. Oh my God, like that's never happened.
But they're judges.
They're
They're supposed to be better.
Judges.
They're supposed to be better.
It's the same thing. It's the exact. They came from lawyers. They're just as shitty as politicians. Okay.
Really
yes. It's
meathead. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Or hammering meathead. That's great.
Yes, it's probably going to get overturned. Yes, it is going to become, a state issue. And yes, some states are going to fuck this up royally. No, this should not be illegal. Are you out of your mind? Women are going to go back to sticking wire coat hangers up their crotches, and then everyone's going to die.
Yeah.
No,
throwing
this cannot be illegal.
Stairs,
However,
terrible back alley resources.
If you have a frequent flyer card, I do think that you should be that the government should be allowed to sterilize you. Yes, I do.
Oh,
you have a frequent flyer card.
Wait, I thought you were calling back to Shawn's mileage credit card.
I thought you were about to say, if you have a frequent flyer card, you should think about donating your points to. I'm like, no, you can walk. These are mine. I earned these. No, but
you
like I understand.
13 abortions in 1 year. You do not get to have 13 abortions in 1 year.
I don't
you
think
are
that.
A moron,
I don't think you have 13
and you deserve to have your knees. I don't think
you're capable of having 13 pregnancies.
That's why I said 13 in a year.
Yeah, but that's
because it's not possible.
Okay,
but if you're that much of a fucking idiot, then yes, your knees should be sewn together. You fucking loser.
Wow.
You know how this happened.
So, okay.
Can we how it happens?
Can we meet in the middle here too? Okay, I agree. But do you believe that you should be able to get the? I'm not giving away any frequent flyer miles. Damn you to hell.
Yeah.
But do you believe that the morning after pill should be available as easy as Tic Tacs? Because I do.
Yeah,
It is, but it is available.
Not in
I've
all
had to
states.
deliver
not,
it.
not in all states.
I've
It
had to
is in
deliver it
Nevada.
often through working for Shipped. Like people order it
But
through Target.com
Do they
and
really?
have it for same day delivery. Yes.
Yes, the morning after pill is readily available. What are you talking
But
about?
it's not in all-
I know
not in
people
all
who have
states.
taken it just okay. So in Nevada, it must be. I've never looked into
it's
another
just
state.
it
Okay.
should be like to the point. But you like, do you need a doctor prescription for that or no? Do you know?
Nope.
That's good. Yeah,
If
that you
you can
should.
get it on Target.com, I don't
Probably,
think
yeah.
so.
Okay, there it is. So that should be readily, even if it's banned, it should be
Yes.
readily available. And if, oh my goodness, just to be safe, you pop one. Amen. Fine, whatever. But like, I don't know. The whole thing, again, I'm who am I to be making the laws and the rules here? I'm not. I just think that like, my feeling of abortion is I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't personally want to do it, although I don't really have the womb to make that decision.
So
but
that's the beauty of choice.
But yeah,
You
but that
don't
said,
have
I
to.
believe you should have the choice. Like weed.
Yes.
I voted to legalize weed. Am I ever going to smoke
Absolutely.
weed? No, I don't like it. I think it smells like shit. I think I want to be present in my own mind, but I think you should be able to have it, especially if alcohol.
And let's point out
I agree.
I especially want to point out and this is cited quite often on social media, the double standard sexism that's involved in this. If men could get pregnant, there would be abortion clinics in Walmarts. It would be that easily accessible.
Yeah.
That is what is the biggest thing for me. It's so incredibly sexist that these men can decide what a woman can do with their body.
Well, there is a pregnant man emoji now on the iPhone.
Oh, shut up!
Maybe we're getting closer.
Wait,
yeah.
oh my God. That sounds like
So
Idiocracy
fucking
America.
asinine.
Like in Walmart, there's the gun section and then the abortion clinic.
They're right next to each other. One's target practice. Yeah, it's I don't know. It just feels like we are really like we're stepping back. We're like going backwards. Ireland just legalized abortion. They were just like, hey, all that like old thinking stuff that we're doing. Yeah, let's just reverse that. It was a couple of years ago, and then we're like, no, you know what? That old thinking stuff. It's for us. It's great. I don't know. For a fact that if any of the Trump boys get somebody pregnant or if Matt Gaetz gets somebody pregnant, for sure there's a trip that's going to be made. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you say it like it hasn't definitely already happened.
Yeah, guarantee it. And by the way, male birth control, it's supposedly going to be here any second. Please, God. I can't wait.
But y'all keep pushing it off because dudes can't deal with the mood swings. Zero pity.
Have you ever heard of the movie If These Walls Could Talk?
No.
Okay, so
well, I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
There's two different ones. The first one that came out was in the 90s, I think, and then the one after that. Anyway, whatever. The one that came out in the 90s was it takes you through like 3 decades. Maybe it's like the 50s, the 70s, the 90s, maybe. But it's a different how an abortion happened in that time. So I want to say it was Demi Moore that starred in the one that was like the 50s ish, and it was very much the coat hanger on her kitchen table. And then there was the one where I don't know, like the mom got pregnant with like the 5th kid and they couldn't afford it, and so but by then it was legal.
Yeah.
And then the last one, I think it was Cher, and she was the abortion doctor. And she's, talking to the girl who, is about to get one, and she's, telling her why she does it. And there's people that you're helping, and, you can't look at it as killing the baby. You have to look at it as killing the mom. And I mean, spoiler alert, protesters ended up shooting and killing Cher. Yeah. But they take you through the 3 eras, if you will. And it's heartbreaking. You can't take this away from people.
Here's
I don't believe in it. I'm not going to have one. Obviously not anymore. It's
obviously
not an issue anymore. But you can't make it illegal.
There's a worst case scenario and everything. Like you mentioned, the 13 abortions in a year. Like, yeah, people like that exist. People like that are tax cheats. People like that are the ones stealing PPP loans. Yeah, people will always live on the edge of that. But like, to be a woman, to know that there is a child inside of you, to like feel the change and be like, man, I've got to make this decision. That's a big freaking emotional toll. Like Marsha and I, when we had a miscarriage, and it was like absolute hell for her to have to go in, and like there was not a fallopian tube, but ectopic. It was an ectopic pregnancy.
Did she have to do the DNC? That's awful.
Yeah, it's awful. And I remember
Awful.
driving to Henderson, having to get it done, and it was a big,
Horrible.
awful process. And I believe in some of these states, that's not allowed. It's not going to be allowed. That's nuts.
Right. You have to continue carrying.
You
and
can't. And then you have to deliver a dead baby.
Yep.
How do you do that to a woman? And now if you have a normal, sane woman, not the 13 abortions in a year, but a normal, sane woman, don't tell me that doesn't take an emotional toll on her.
Huge.
If you go and you have an abortion and you never think about it again, there's something fucking wrong with you. Just my opinion.
Yeah. No, I know.
So
I know people that have gotten it and have had regrets for getting it, or had gotten it. Don't have necessarily
no
regrets,
way
but
they
they're
don't
like,
have
wow.
nightmares or
Yeah.
right, something, because it's gone. It's never. And I understand you have your reasons, and that's fine. I'm not here to judge. It's absolutely, if that's what you need to do, but don't tell me that doesn't take an emotional, mental toll. So your solution is okay. You can't get one now. F you.
Okay. Well,
You
then now I'm
can't
going to have a
do that.
child.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
It's nuts.
even some people describe it when they're on the opposing, like when you're anti-abortion, they like to paint it as if it's like people are rushing out to get them, like it's a trip to the candy store, or like government is encouraging free abortions. None
Black
of
Friday.
those things
Yeah.
are true.
Yeah.
Like, there's no like 2-for-1 deal on abortions. There's no like, I'm really excited to go get this today.
This isn't like Kohl's when you return your Amazon thing and they're like, you have an abortion, but they'll give you 10% off on an order there.
Yeah, 10% off, right?
You don't get no perks
Oh my
to
God.
this.
Look what Ryan said. If men got pregnant, there would be no more human race.
Very true. Push the Fisherman.
That's my
Is
man.
this Free for All or C-SPAN? This is Free for All. Let me tell you something, Push the Fisherman. So this show.
Well, to piggyback on Ashley real quick, also another little stereotype they try to lump in and saying that this only affects black and brown women, that black and brown women somehow are the only ones having abortions. And that is absolutely false. In fact, white college women are typically the ones that get the most abortions.
Yeah.
So there's so much false information out there, and so many people that just refuse to look at what you mentioned. The struggle that most women go through to make that decision, I can't even fathom.
Yeah, it's tough. Push the Fisherman.
The number of old white men that we're going to mention again that are voting,
we're moving on to the next
in
topic.
favor of this.
Well, but
don't realize how many abortions have happened in their families.
What?
Yes.
The 3 women that were in If These Walls Could Talk were all white. FYI.
Shocking. Yeah.
And affluent. Very affluent.
We do talk occasionally when something is like a big deal in society. We will talk about big deal stuff. This is a big deal thing. We all put on our big adult pants and we have a big adult talk. Sometimes we have little funny little, sometimes, things get maybe a little more serious.
And you thought that I was going to thump my Bible.
No, I didn't actually know that because I prefaced it by you saying that you are pretty hip. So yeah, I thought you would have that opinion. But that said, no, we talk about serious stuff and then we move on. We have to talk about it. We can't just pretend it didn't happen. That's a pretty freaking big deal.
Wait. Are we going to talk about the body in the barrel? It's not funny.
It is funny.
See? You know what? If this kid's mom had an abortion, wouldn't have been in a barrel. Because there was a guy that was found in a barrel in Lake Mead. That's not good. And guess what? Now there, by the way, there's the barrel, and it's kind of rotted away. And inside,
do you want the regular picture that's not blurred?
I can't show it. I can't show it because we'll definitely we'll get striked by showing a dead body. But there is underneath that a dead body wearing clothing from the 70s or 80s. That is a mob hit. That kid
It's got to be a mob hit, right?
Definitely put inside a barrel, chucked into Lake Mead. And the mobsters were like, yeah, boss, don't worry about it. We took care of it. No one will ever find him. Fast forward 40 plus years later, we're in a big drought and the water is drying up fast. And guess what we found? One barrel with a guy and yet another barrel found by Channel 8 right there near the site of the other discovery. Chances are another dude in that one.
You know how they know that one guy was from the 80s? He was buried with his keytar. Nobody knows that.
The flock of seagull's hair and the Aquanet is just still in place. It's amazing.
Yeah, and I thought in New Orleans, our crazy discoveries were bad. Like when things are unearthed, like in our drainage and sewer system, they finally cleaned out all the canals and stuff. And recently they found cars that went missing right around Hurricane Katrina. and they've just been down there in the sewer system the whole time.
Jesus.
And they like literally trace like when that car was reported missing. It's like, oh,
It's nuts. So the other was from the 70s. There's he had an 8-track of Engelbert Humperdinck. By the way,
This
still
is
to this day, my
crazier.
favorite name of a human ever. Engelbert Humperdinck is the greatest name of any human ever made.
What is it? Ryan, who do you keep saying was in the barrel? Who can't
E.
we
White on the
find-
mic. Thank you very much. Ryan just got gifted a sub from E. White. Thank you, buddy. The man, they believe he's a man, late 70s or 80s. There's a second barrel several hundred feet away from the site of the first, also on shore. The second, small hole in the second barrel revealed empty space, unlike the first barrel, which clearly showed a person along its entirety. The I-team alerted police, who said Tuesday the barrel was empty.
Who do
Okay,
you
that
keep
one was
saying
empty.
is in the barrel?
Jimmy Hoffa.
Jimmy Hoffa.
There we go. Done. Yeah, but this is what's happening now. Hold on, your husband's there. Let's talk about this for a second because they are stopping. They're stopping some water from going past Lake Powell, which is up the stream a little bit there in Colorado River. So they're gonna. Oh, this is gonna be torture. Okay, hold on a second. I have to lower you down to be able to do this. So they are stopping the flow of water from Lake Powell to Lake Mead, so our water is going to recede more. How does this make you feel, man? That is responsible for the water in Las Vegas.
It's just crucial. I mean, Lake Powell is the spark plug to the Western power grid. Without it, you can't start the Western power grid.
Oh, great.
So it's pretty much required.
So what comes first, the power or the water? So are we going to run out of water or no?
No.
There we go. All right, good.
Wait, my favorite thing about
Wait.
this is like on this, we have the opposite of, remember Wilson, the neighbor on Home Improvement? Where you only ever see his face. This is the exact opposite. You never see his face. But
It
we
really
promise
is
there's
true.
a man there.
Very seldom.
He's the head.
I do want to lodge a complaint. I've been down to Lake Mead many times, and I believe I've had a mouthful of dead guy. And I did not realize.
No extra charge, free of charge, little extra
Oh,
protein.
thank you.
Good
Calcium
for
in them bones.
you. There's plenty of calcium in the water without
There we go, everybody. There's Michelle's husband, who is works for the Las Vegas Valley Water District. So yeah, the Lake Mead is our water source, is where we all drink our water. We take all the water that goes down the drain. It doesn't matter if you peed, you pooped, anything. It goes down the drain. They're like, okay, let's just take the pee and the poop out. We'll put some magic fairy dust in it. Now it's all of a sudden it's clean. We put it back in the lake, and then we take it back and let it stew around dead bodies and boats with just blowing tons of freaking diesel.
Natural purification.
Yeah, really,
Yeah.
it is awful. And then it comes right back to us, and we just keep drinking it like, delicious. Dead mobster bodies.
But the best part of this was the investigators come out and they go, we're going to find more than this is the first one. There's many more we're going to find. And they're like being that honest about it. Like,
more
much.
bodies are likely to appear as the lake recedes due to severe drought, says Metro. There's another barrel popping out of the mud. There we go. There, yeah, it really is creepy. Man,
Ryan,
fun
you're a
times.
gift sub. Yay.
Yeah, good for Rye. Hey, let's go to we're continuing here in Vegas. Because listen, let's call it what it is. We all like to think that Florida is the crazy state, but we all have our little bits of crazy. Like this woman at a school board meeting here in Vegas.
Which also California is where we happen to take our kids for Disneyland with our school trips.
Can we
Isn't
please
Disney
focus on
under
3.03?
I am.
We're not talking
Disney's,
about water
Disney
rights.
is we're finding out it's super creepy and weird. California allows you to have sex with kids as long as there's a 10-year or less age difference. That's where we're taking our kids with our sexually confused teachers who don't have children of their own. I've been with
Can I please just? I would like you all to look at the person doing the sign, the American Sign Language. She really does bring it all together.
my husband for
God.
20-something years.
All right,
I never have to discuss my sex life in public because my 3 beautiful kids teach your girls
that's
not to
already-
let
she's
every
off.
guy come to them so they don't have to have abortions.
Miss Kingsley,
Take
this is
control of your children.
can
I'm sorry,
you
ejaculate?
absolutely not.
Don't let everyone ejaculate on you. Control your own
If my
body, not
son's senior
abortion.
trip to Disney gets canceled because of this hooker, I'm going to be pissed.
Hooker. But wait, there's more.
Planned Parenthood
Oh, goody.
founded to kill minorities.
we're going to
Why are you cutting off my time?
You are completely out of order.
This is why
We are in a board meeting. This is out of order. Miss Kingsley, please leave the dais.
No, you don't get it. You don't get to control. Hey, you have a box of pubic hair. You have a box.
I don't know where the box of pubic hair came, but this is it's just gold.
You have
Check
a
and
box
see
of
if I
Can we have
pubic hair you collected, Lola Brooks. I know about your book. I know about your book of pubic hair.
You wanna?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Security's there.
the 49th best.
Thank you, Miss Kingsley.
The 49th best school district in America there. Out of 50 states, Nevada, number 49. You wonder why.
Wait, but you're
What
right
is a
though about
box
the
of pubic
sign
hair?
provider. Well, first she went from a box to a book, so
Yeah,
I had to correct
yeah,
that.
book of pubic
Clearly,
hair.
it's different.
Yeah.
I keep my
different.
pubic hair in a
I guess
book.
she was doing it like when you
gotta
press
press 'em.
flowers.
Yeah. Like, you
Yeah.
know, when you put, like, you got the little film there, when you got, like, the little photo album, you just put a little bit of plastic, you stick it in there, and
Because I seem to remember guys referring to that as a box in high school. So
yes,
box of pubic
still a
hair.
Yeah.
box. I'll have you know, still a
But
box.
this is
All
for
right.
her most sentimental of pubic hairs, clearly,
Yes.
and she keeps them all.
But it shouldn't go in the
Do you,
box.
do you think
Pubic
she
hair
plucks
should
them
never
with
be
the
in the box.
tweezers? Do you think the
I hope
Oh,
not.
God.
God. Painful.
The scary part
No,
is
but you were
people
the,
like that.
the
No, wait,
sign
really quick.
language interpreter. She was incredible. I don't know sign language, but like just pretend that below the camera I'm doing all the things. She was doing the head motions that the crazy woman was doing as well. It
Do we
was
need?
so
Do we
good.
maybe we need to go in here and we need to enhance and just look at her, because again, she seems to keep her like I would be in there dying laughing. Obviously,
you have to show the emotion. You have to move like that. They have
Who
to.
knew
It's
that?
my favorite when you go to concerts and festivals and you see them like getting it, doing the thing, and they're like making the facial
they're all-
expressions. So good.
all right, let's
Yeah.
take a
Who
look.
knows
Let's
that
take.
the sign language for ejaculate was that? I didn't know that. Did you know that?
Well, it might be. Did she do that? I didn't see it all.
California is where
I
we
hope
happen
so.
to take our kids for Disneyland with our school trips.
Can we
Isn't
please
Disney
focus on
under
3.03?
No, I am.
We're not talking about
Disney's-
water
Disney
rights.
is. We're finding out it's super creepy and weird. California allows you to have sex with kids as long as there's a 10-year or less age difference. That's where we're taking our kids with our sexually confused teachers
folks.
who don't have children of their own. I've
She's
been with
sticking
my
with it.
husband for 20-something years.
All right,
I
folks.
never have to discuss my sex life in public because my 3 beautiful kids teach your girls
that's
not to let
already-
every guy come to them so they don't have to have abortions.
Miss Kingsley,
Take
this is
control of your children.
can
Okay.
can you
Ejaculate.
absolutely no.
Don't let everyone ejaculate at you. Control your
Oh,
own
it is.
body. You don't have abortions. Planned Parenthood
All right,
was founded
folks.
to kill minorities.
We're going to
My
Why
question
my
is,
time?
How do you not just go?
What?
How
I mean,
does it
she's
not
going with
happen?
it.
It's amazing.
What was the question
I
that
don't
was
know.
asked of this woman? Like, what
Excuse
is
me,
the
sir.
answer
What is
to?
your name? Excuse me, miss. What's your name? That's about it. Yeah, just set her off. Probably.
Ma'am, this is a
She did have
Wendy's.
somebody with her. She did have somebody with her that was applauding. Her mom was sitting in a red shirt.
Yes, bitch.
Somebody
Tell
actually
him.
agreed
Tell
with
him,
her.
Bitch. Yes, girl. You
Listen,
go.
My
Preach.
kids ride or die, but I'm not applauding if one of them gets up and sounds like that. I mean,
No, that is pretty brutal. I mean, again, so we took our kids because we're kind of afraid to go into the Clark County School District. Not that all the teachers are bad. They're not, but like the good teachers leave real fast, it seems like. And
Because they're dealing with parents like this crazy bitch.
well, they do
Amen.
deal with that in a lot of places. But we went to our school right around the corner here because Colin's going to be going into kindergarten in like 3 months, which is up. Let me tell you, that is way too fast. Time is flying. They're like, okay, well, if you guys can just, we gave them the paperwork, just sit in here. We're going to show you a little bit of a video. And then they play this video. This is a public school. They put the kids in houses like it's freaking Harry Potter.
Harry Potter?
Yes. So there's 5 different houses, and they got like a little laser show that plays and stuff. Like it's it's a public school. It's not a charter or anything. It's just a public school. But they like our kid is going to be in Integrity. That's the house they're in, and then like they have these screens throughout the school, and your team scores points, and whoever gets the most points gets a party at the end of the year. Like We did not have when I was in school. I don't know where, like how. It's amazing. It really
Wait, and are the houses divided like by class, or like kids in each class might be up against each other? Like,
I think it's kids
red,
in
orange.
each class. Yeah, I think so. You're gonna have like K through 5 or K through 6 or whatever. They will all like there'll be one for each. There'll be one for each, house. So it'll be 5 classes for kindergarten, 5 classes for first, 5 classes for second.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but interesting. I thought it was like, wow, that's incredible.
I don't want to be in team nose picker. I'll tell you that.
That's my
That's
team.
the house
Baby.
I don't want to be in.
That's my team. I still am a champ at that. And like, I'm really a champ at the low key, like you can't see it, like really quick, like boom, click, flick. And before you even look over, at least I think you don't see it, or maybe people do see it and they just don't say anything, but then they talk around me and be like, you see Shawn picks his nose like all the time.
Nose picker.
All right. So anyway, when you were talking about Colin going to kindergarten, and I can't talk about you picking your nose anymore. I had to register. I had to register my youngest for school. This is the first time that I have only registered one. And I might have cried a little.
There's only one now. Wow, you're down to one in the public school system. Man, oh man. And then like when he leaves the house, you're gonna be excited, something tells me. I don't know.
Hope to God Samantha comes back by the time you leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye. I don't want my kids to leave.
No, why? Just go. Let him go.
I wasn't ready to be on my own at 18. I don't expect them to be.
But
you have an open house. You can have sex on the ottoman. You can have sex on the kitchen counter. Oh wait, you're over 50.
Sex everywhere. Yeah.
You can have a whole library of books.
I am not over 50 yet, you MFer.
Soon.
I am 49.
Very soon. Yeah, very, very
49.
soon. But you're already booking your vacation for your 50th, so it's kind of like you're there. I mean, let's call it what it is. Okay, so yeah, there's that Vegas school system. The problem with schools in Vegas, I'm sure there's like this in other places too. Like some neighborhoods just have really great schools, and it's all the same school district, but some have great schools and some have real trash schools. Like Mahoney from Dave Mahoney, his wife is a principal. That school's fantastic. It's in the Summerlin area. Meanwhile, like down the street from me, another school could be total trash. Yeah.
Well, it's like radio stations.
The ad for a new principal is going to go out tomorrow. So apparently we lost a principal again.
Great. Yeah.
That's how good my
tough keeping talent.
But it's like radio stations. You can work for a really shitty company, but your core at a certain market level is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So you can have the same thing going on where there's a school down the street is great and the one 2 blocks over is crap.
Yeah. Well, the way I'm going to teach my kids is that education doesn't really matter. Money is the thing that matters. And here's a guy that's pissed because he didn't get. Oh, I have to unzoom from there we go. A pizza delivery driver is suing 16 of his friends. They won $1 million in a lottery syndicate. They would all go in on the lottery there. But here's the deal. He did not give them any money towards the winning ticket. So they didn't split it with him because he didn't pay for the ticket. But he usually pays for the ticket, supposedly. He was in a lottery pool and owed money to them at the time of the draw. Uh-oh, that's not okay. There's an issue. No. He found out about the win on social media after being in the pool for 6 years. First of all, never enter a lottery pool. Ever.
Never.
This story happens all the time. All the time. Yep. So here's the fellow right here, Goof. He is from Canada. He's suing for $70,000 and other costs, accusing the group of stealing his dreams. The 16 scooped the Max Million prize on the Lotto Max ticket in the Ontario lottery last summer. He believes he should be the 17th winner, despite the friend saying he didn't pay to enter. Why wouldn't they tell me they won? These guys are like family to me. Their dreams came true. Why should they steal mine? Yeah, they're just like family. When money gets involved, family, I want my money. That's what happened. And the fact that the 16 other guys got it and you didn't pretty much says that you're wrong. I mean, like, why would they omit it from you? Other than the fact you didn't pay for the ticket. Why? Would you, if you had a very good friend of yours, right? And he typically chips in, but he didn't chip in on that one. And you win. Would you give him $70,000 just to say, hey, you didn't give us the $1 for the quick pick, but here, because we're friends, I'm going to do you a solid. Would you do that? Or would you say, you dude, you owed us $10, no quick pick?
Not that amount. Look, if the dude was having a really hard time financially and he couldn't spare the $10 or whatever it was to pay for the ticket. That's probably even too much. You know, if I was the friend that knew what he was going through and I just won $70,000 or however much, it was probably more, you know, maybe I'd be like, dude, you know what? You're having a hard time. Here's $5,000. You didn't pay to be part of this, but like now I have extra money to throw around.
Give him the equivalent of turtle wax, the consolation prize. Yeah.
That's the dollar
Turtle
amount that I
wax.
feel like giving
I'll take
to
the
you.
ceramic dog.
Yeah, very good. Hold on. Did you see the 65-year-old that split his lottery with his friend after they shook hands in 85? They agreed they would split it if they ever won. See, now those exist. And he didn't. Yeah.
Warm fuzzies. That's
But, like,
awesome.
That guy owed money.
No.
See, but here's what this tells me. If they've been doing it for that many years, what tells me this: those 16 guys. This guy's a doucher. No,
I love how you said it in Canadian too, doucher.
If he was a good dude,
in Canadian,
they would have cut him in. But I have a feeling he's not a good dude. I have a feeling that he has borrowed many power tools and not returned them.
Probably.
He's one of those guys. Otherwise, they would have happily split it. If he
too
was that
drunk
close.
at some people's weddings in there and made a really bad scene.
The defense
made
lawyer
out with
says
somebody's sister. Like he's a terrible dude.
the defense lawyer says
Allegedly.
he
I don't
didn't pay
know.
to play, so we deny that he's entitled to any of the relief that he's seeking and will vigorously be defending the claim. In this instance, he did not pay and he was not included. He claims he didn't always pay immediately for the tickets, which he had worked on a credit system for the 6 years he'd been a part of the pool. He said he previously owed money, with his tab even stretching to $100. How do you let it go to $100 in Quick Picks? Good God.
No.
At the time of the big win, he had a tab of $30 and was told by the group's organizer to repay the debt plus another $10 to stay in the group. He says he replied offering to pay $40 by the Friday, but then joked, just take it out of our winnings when we win. The organizer then joked that he would charge a high interest rate. In another exchange with a different member of the group, he was told he needed to pay $10 to remain and replied saying he wanted to continue. He says he only found out about the win on social media. The pizza delivery driver, by the way, grown-ass man. I want to make fun of people in hard times, but playing the lottery, I mean, really, it is kind of like,
Look,
it is a tax.
I get it.
Yeah.
I spent the last 2 years doing personal shopping until I found like my full-time solid job again. But you know what? If I didn't make an explicit deal with my friends about something, I didn't go to the concert if I didn't pay for a ticket when they all went to the concert and they all paid for the tickets.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it works. You know?
I give him a 10
You don't get to eat the food that you didn't pitch in for.
True.
Period.
Well, it happens all the
Sit
time.
this one out. Stay home.
In this
Sorry.
court
Did
filing,
anyone
he states...
else owe money at any time or just him?
Well, everyone else got paid, so I don't think so. The day he found out about the win, which was announced in October, he had just bought the group pizzas. He said, I got online, I was going through social media, and what comes up? The same guy that's eating my pizza is holding $1 million check, and that's how I found out. Divided by among the 16.
He works for the pizza company. I dated someone who was doing that before. And you know what? He didn't buy a single one of those pizzas. Those were rejects that got fucked up when they made them. He didn't buy anybody anything.
Art.
He can't afford the $30. You think he's paying for 100 pizzas? I don't think that's happening. Hey, guy's a real dickhead. You know what else has a dickhead worth talking about? This guy who lost his peen, but then he regrew one on his arm. There he is, everybody. That's where they took it.
What?
There it is, hanging off his arm.
What?
See, that's the after here. The after is the cutoff there. But then that before there, you see that thing? That is a penis. That is a penis coming off of his arm.
I know the story of this, and I know why it happened. Ugh.
A man who lost his penis due to a severe blood infection has had an artificial member surgically attached to his nether region 6 years after it was designed by doctors. Tell me the design. If they're allowed to do that, can we do this? Can I wait 6 years and then have a bigger vein? That would be amazing. I feel like a real man again, said Malcolm McDonald, 47. The mechanic who resides in England was left mortified back in 2010 when his penis just... Oh, God. Dropped off onto the floor. Yuck. After he suffered an infection in his perineum, surgeons subsequently manufactured a new penis for the father of two using a skin flap on his left arm. They planned to move the man-made member down to his pubic area, but were forced to stop the operation due to lack of oxygen in his blood. He was left with an artificial phallus poking out of his forearm. A second surgery to move the manhood between his legs was delayed for 6 years due to scheduling mix-ups. Oh, yeah. Mr. McDonald, I see
You're here
where
for
we
the
made...
redecoration?
I see where the mistake was. you're here on the right day, but we had this for 2022 and it's 2016. I'm sorry. How does that freaking 6 years? Good God. So the COVID-19 was an issue. Staff shortage was an issue. So here we go. This kind of shows how the whole thing happened there. But yeah, there it is, everybody. And hold on.
When he can actually function.
It can function, but you have to pump saline into it. Can he feel it? I hope he can feel it. I don't know. Go ahead.
So she has so many questions. Look at her face.
Nicely done, Shawn. You know what I would do? I hope he doesn't have feeling in it because, man, you go to bars and make a lot of money. I can put a nail through my dick, put it on the counter, crack, 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 crack. Hey,
Who would do that? What are you talking about?
At that point, he could never have like a switch up kind of night where he switches to his left hand tonight because his left hand couldn't reach it because of where it was on the arm. He couldn't get the angle there. Yeah. Couldn't get there. Wait, why can't I hear you?
Why can't we hear
You're
Shawn?
off there, Shawn. We can't hear you, Shawn. Did you get silenced?
You're muted.
Oh, dummy.
There you are.
Why? That's so weird. I don't know why I did that.
You censored yourself while you were talking about weens.
Oh, you know what? I had to sniffle. I had to sniffle, and I think I brought it down. I never brought it back up. But it is bad. It's where it's supposed to be now. Morty says at least he can whip out his forearm and show scar length so she knows what she's working with. Very good.
Is that a penis on your arm, or are you just happy to see me?
Let's hear. Well, people ask about it when they see me in the pub, and of course they make jokes. He's stated at the time back in the profile from 2020. But I get it. It's not every day you see a man with a penis on his arm. Of course, I see the funny side. I have to. I have no other option. Wow. Okay.
Oh, so he was embracing it. This dude was wearing short sleeve shirts for the whole time. Just,
I love it.
Yes.
Yes.
He's not hiding it.
See, now that's a guy that I actually believe when he says he has a deformity. He has a deformity that happened to him, and he's saying, "No, I actually do have a sense of humor about it. I actually believe it." Call back to something we used to talk about.
Is that
Sorry, go ahead.
Is that foreskin, forearm? Is that a circumcision scar on the arm and
forearm skin?
Or arm skin.
Forearm skin. There we go.
Not as good as redecoration, but
redecoration is, I think, wins this for sure. It's Eric Nagel sitting back with some drinks, as you should. He recalls an elderly lady trying to retrieve an item from the top shelf of a supermarket, only have the penis pop out from underneath the sleeve and nearly hit her on the head. It's something to tell the grandchildren, isn't it? Look at this guy. He looks like he has a sense of humor. Look. He does have a sense of humor because he's like, I'm just going to stone cold, like, just look at me. I'm just a debonair man with a dick on my arm. It's great. They finally got it down to where it was 9 hours.
That photo could be, go up. Have you been injured at work? No, his face.
Show his face.
Have you been injured at work? It couldn't be worse than this. Ask me about my brain.
I want the unblurred picture. I want to, because
you want to see some dick.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Pretty obvious. There we go. So hold on a second. A urologist worked with plastic surgeons. Two tubes to
I'm not thinking about the mechanics of how the new one works. I'm thinking when that happened, he must have been naked for it to just drop to the floor like that.
Yeah.
That man had to pick it up.
Oof.
This infected.
Oh, wait, hold on 1 second.
No.
Turns out his artificial penis was better than the one he had. The dad designed his dream penis with the help of surgeons and added an extra 2 inches to his man-made body, making it 6 inches in total. Wow. You know what? That just made me feel so much better.
Why are we not producing a reality show called Dream Penis? Why?
Yes.
Why
oh my God. That's the last one that's yet to be made. We could get to that. They were happy to listen to what I wanted it to be like.
The penis of your dream.
There we go. He's not the only man to hit headlines. Another man almost lost his penis after he turned black and began to rot when he tried to put coke into it. That's something you're not supposed to do. So there we go. The more you know. All right. Couple more things and then we're going to go to our game. Hey, they have these things in. You found it? Oh, she loves it.
Oh my God!
Wait, oh my God.
You walked around like that for 6 years? Oh, he
The face
fucking
she
loves
just
it.
made me think. I have another question, but I don't know that it's appropriate to ask here. It was just inspired by the face she was making. Does he have feeling in it when it was on his arm? Like, would he?
Are you thinking about getting one surgically attached, Ashley?
No, I don't want one. You just made a face that was very suggestive, and I just wanted to know if he was using it in a weird.
Yeah,
Never
I
mind.
get what you're saying.
No, he's
Because
not
you know what?
using it. He's
If we could reach
not
ours, we
using
would.
it,
So
right.
Sure. Wow. Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Well, she's got the finger to the lip, like almost seductively. She's a
need
big
a moment?
fan.
You need a second?
That's
We can come back to you.
I'll just let you do your thing for a moment. Hey, driver of a Midtown Atlanta pedal pub accident. Injured 15. The driver of the pedal pub charged with DUI. That is a pedal pub where they... Wow. I mean, this thing got up. The driver of this pub on wheels, they just kind of go around and they let people get drunk on this big-ass bike. The driver was drunk. Of course, because what else do you expect? Also, that is a handsome-looking reporter. I love the pocket square. Everything about that is fire. It's fire. Love it. Hold on a second. Here we go.
You should see the penis on his forearm.
We saw people lying on the ground. One witness tells me that the rider was coming around the corner speeding when it crashed right over there.
Speeding.
It's a chaotic scene that shut down.
Good God. Yeah, so there we go.
Wow.
Don't go on a pedal pub in Atlanta. Probably not a good idea. Also, that's definitely driving while intoxicated. Like even if you're you're not allowed to just drink in a car, are you? So how's that legal?
No, because the guy operating
You're not
it
supposed to
isn't
be-
drinking.
Yeah. Yeah, the
But he
operator
was.
is
Not
usually not
supposed-
drinking.
But-
I know he's
then there
not
you go.
supposed to be.
Even if you're a passenger, you're not supposed to, right?
Not on those. You're allowed to because you're not operating the vehicle. I don't think those pedals really work. I think they just move. I think that the guy controls it and is operating it.
Oh, it's like a little electric bicycle situation.
Yeah, I'm sure they're pedaling and maybe it, but they don't. I don't think they control it. They can't. They wouldn't allow him to do that. I went on a
Yeah, because
gondola
how
ride.
would they
through
let it
the,
be in traffic with people just
Yeah.
deciding not to pedal anymore?
in the middle of an intersection? I was
Yeah.
in Fort Lauderdale in the intercoastal on a gondola ride, and they had the same idea except it was a tiki hut and it was a boat, and there were people on this. Like, I swear to God, it was the coolest thing ever. And I'm like, I want to get
Sounds
on that, but the guy was
fantastic.
operating. It was a full-on tiki hut boat, and they were drinking at the bar while the guy motored it. So if he was drunk and crashed the boat, same idea, right?
Yeah, and then 15 people drown because they're all
they drown.
drunk off the rest. Hey, let's go to, I believe, South Carolina, where a woman called 911 several times after her son brought his girlfriend home.
This little hooker.
Let's see here. So the mother called deputies. Reported her son brought his girlfriend home after she told them not to. The son explained to deputies that he was, excuse me, wow. That he and his girlfriend only needed to stay there one more night. And the deputies told the mother that due to the son living at home, he had a right to have guests over. Wow. God. Wow. Does that change everything about my childhood? Yeah. You can't tell me what to do. I live here. Good luck. The deputies left the scene, but were called back at 12:20 and 4:12 a.m. for the same reason. On the final 911 call, the mother had left the home before deputies arrived. She returned home an hour after the final call, at which point she was arrested for calling them once again. So there we go. That
Wait,
happens.
how old is this son?
Yes. Yeah.
That's a very important
Is
piece
he
of the
a
puzzle, and they
full-grown
don't say
adult
it.
child?
Don't know. Doesn't say. I'm not
It'd be
sure.
great if he was 14 and and his girlfriend was 48.
That would not be great.
We've discussed that
No, you
before,
can't.
and if he knocks her up, he's going to be on the hook for child support. Happens.
Yeah.
Okay, we have two more stories. A guy decided to pop the question at McDonald's, and it went about as well as you would think that would go.
Romantic.
Here we
Oh,
go,
thank
everybody.
you.
This is here we go. Let me close this over here, and we'll get to this video right over here. And by the way, it's not like just any McDonald's. It's obviously a McDonald's in a store. It's one of those like Walmart McDonald's. So like that's a
Yeah.
special level of lack of preparation, but let's continue.
Why you didn't support me, McDonald's?
The woman at McDonald's is like, honey, you okay? No, I'm not okay. This f***ing told doing this in front of everybody right now. There's a ton of people, by the way, that are at this McDonald's. They want some food.
She said, I did not order the happy ever after meal.
Very good. Very nice. And how much McDonald's do they order? Oh, that is a long walk of shame. Oh, that's so sad. It's a mall. It's a mall McDonald's. It's a mall McDonald's.
Oh, better. That's much better.
Yeah. How did your husband pop the question to you?
Which time?
The first time, the one that mattered.
At Hugo's cellar. Got down on his knee.
Where was it?
Hugo's cellar.
Hugo's cellar. Very
very
sweet.
Nice.
What about the second time?
I was in my closet packing. I was moving back in with him.
Oh, very sweet.
Nice.
Very
That's
sweet.
Cute.
Mary, what about you? How did you pop the question?
I wrote a song called "Will You Marry Me?" and there's a show in Vegas called the Shintas. At the time, they performed at the Rio.
Yes, I love
the Shintas. Yep.
Great show, and Frankie's such a great guy. Shawn and I have known him for years, and wrote this song and was in the crowd, and I had the wedding ring in my left pocket, and the entire night I didn't know when they're going to pull me up to do this. I'm frantically worrying that my ring's going to fall through the pocket, and we're sitting at the end. We're sitting at the end of this runway at the stage, and they moved us up to the front. And Frankie gets on stage and says, "Hey, I got a friend in the crowd who he writes all these jingles and songs. He's the best part of the
you had to throw that
Charles
in.
Buttwagon in the morning too. Yada yada yada. And hey, would you like to hear one of his jingles? Whatever." And I stand up and I sing, "Will you marry me, Stephanie? Promise to be mine forevermore." Blah blah blah. And my wife to be is putting her hands over her face like this.
Mortified.
So we finished. No. Well,
shocked or mortified? Right. A little of both. Yeah.
So she and I totally fooled her. She had no idea this was going to happen. I finished singing the song. I dropped to one knee. I can't remember which pocket the ring is in. And I finally figured out. Then I tried to put it on her right hand. And so what's the word? Frankie says, "What's the word?" And I'm putting the microphone in Steph's face so the audience can hear. I do. And she keeps pushing the microphone away.
Oh no!
I'm looking at her going, "Babe, we're doing a show here. What are you doing?" And then it went, "She said yes, da 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 da." And then Frank's brother Joey, who's the comic relief of that show, Joe comes on and goes, "Man, it would have really sucked if she said no."
Yeah.
And pretty cool.
The
marriage went downhill from there.
They all do. I was planning on doing it at the Smith Center right out there at the Symphony Park later in the day, but this was Marsha woke me up and it was a pregnancy test and it showed that we were pregnant. I'm like, oh boy, I was already planning on doing it. Like the wedding was in 4 months. We had already planned it. I just hadn't popped the question. I wanted it to be something special. So I'm like, oh well, now would be the time. So I had remember the Viewmaster, the old school Viewmasters. With a little slide.
Yes.
So yeah, I had a Viewmaster and it had a bunch of memories. And then the last one was "Will you marry me?" with the diamond ring. And then she put it down, and there I was, there in the bedroom in my underwear with the ring, and that's how we.
See, I really thought you said there was a pregnancy test. I thought you were gonna be like, well, let's just and drop it on the pregnancy test. And I was like, no, Shawn.
No. That pregnancy not with us today, unfortunately, is that was the DNC that we were talking about earlier. So yeah, fun times. But hey, 30% of all pregnancies end in miscarriage.
Married.
Exactly, and 30% of all pregnancies end in miscarriage. No one ever talks about it, ever. And you should. Okay, final story, and then we're going to go to break because I've been snoozing it for a while. We're going to Florida. Who here knows how to drive a stick shift?
I do.
So I was taught on one, but I haven't driven one since I was 19.
Well, neither had the guy that bought this Ford GT because he had no idea how to use it, and he crashed it. He bought it for $704,000 at an auction last month.
No.
Absolutely wrecked it. Robert Guarini told cops he lost control after downshifting while leaving his housing development around 6 p.m. Led to a head-on collision with a palm tree. He told a nearby security worker he did not have his phone, needed to ride back to his house. He spoke to authorities on a landline. Absolutely destroyed. Claims old tires, muddy pavement, and fresh detailing were all factors causing the 550 horsepower supercar to swing out and hit a tree. Yeah, I remember that time I got a car wash, and then I got in an accident. The damn car wash.
Happens all the time.
I shouldn't have got the freaking tire, the cleaning. That's just, we lose it totally. It occurred as he shifted from second gear from first, not while downshifting, as according to the official report. I don't want people to think I was racing at 90 miles an hour. I was going 35. But that's pretty brutal. And, so sincere condolences to his paycheck. Okay. We're going to play a game, and we will see you in 90 seconds. Stay there. More free for all. Get back. You just know, like, how you know that it's just like, I don't know it is, but I just freaking know. Like, I just know. Everyone's getting it now. Everyone is getting COVID. I just guarantee it.
What?
Huh?
Oh.
I just know it. But they're telling me to come into work. They're like, everyone's sniffling around here. I'm like, all right, fine. I guess we're just going to go for it. So, yeah, freaking nuts, man.
I got one of those alerts today that someone near me has gotten COVID. Like,
you actually downloaded the app? Yeah, very few people download the app.
And I was like, I don't think I've been around anyone for an extended period of time. Like, I think y'all are wrong.
Well, no, it's literally using low-level Bluetooth where it just caught the ID of another phone near you, and you might have just literally been in the bar with that person, and they're like, oh, wait, you might have been around that person. Lower that down. There we go. Get that ready to go. So that could have been all it was. You never know. Yeah, man, oh man. Today
now I'm gonna have to start calling out everybody. I host 3 trivia nights a week. Every time I'm hosting, be like, all right, what fucker here tested positive and didn't tell anybody? And I have to wait for my phone to tell on y'all.
What fucker here?
It's getting to the point, man. Like, it's just in no one. I've been on more flights over the past, I'm going to be on another one in 3 weeks and another one in 4 weeks. Actually, several in 4 weeks, going across the freaking country. That said, like, no one's wearing the mask anymore. Like, out of that entire plane, 5 people out of 100 and change. 5. Like,
I guess it's safer to not wear the mask on the plane as opposed to at the airport, because those HEPA filters and everything else on the plane, it's safer to not wear a mask in the plane.
But with Omicron, I don't think it matters. It's just like, it is just everywhere at this point. It's, you're going to get it.
Tomorrow, I told her, do what you're comfortable with. If you want to wear a mask, wear it. If you don't, don't. You do you.
Take vitamin D. That's all I can suggest. Hey, welcome back to the show. It's time to play a game, everybody. You know what I'm talking about, the vitamin D action on your arm.
Say that to my daughter.
Will Ashley destroy the competition on Wheel of Fortune? Find out, since we have nothing else to do. Yeah, obviously. You're here. You're here, Mr. Carlos Jersey. That's how we know. All right, we're playing a Wheel of Dong again. Played it on this day 1 week ago. We're playing it again. Here we go, everybody. What are you doing? 1,000 Dong toss-up. Shout out your name if you know it. What are you doing?
Ashley. Being playful.
Being playful is correct. Well done. 1,000 for Ashley. We have a 2,000 Dong toss-up. Yeah, she's an assassin. She won the real game. She won the real game. That's how you know. Occupation is the category. I heard who's going to be on a panel in Chicago. OMG, what a group. That's going to be great. We'll talk about that in a second. 2,000 Dong toss-up. Occupation. Buzz in with your name.
Stop, Ashley.
Ashley.
Campaign manager.
Campaign
also, that's so hard to concentrate.
There we go. Oh, there it is. 3,000 Dong. Sorry.
Scramble my brain.
Not really. Here we go. Food and drink is the category. Jackpot is now on the wheel. And let's take a look at the board. Whole bunch of spots there, money to be made, and a hyphen there as well. That means it's really special. All right, let's get a spin to get you started there, Ashley O. Throw an ampersand in there, and it's a real party. You got the wild card. We need a consonant.
T, please.
T as in Thomas?
No, C as in...
C as in Charlie. Cat. 3 of those. Hey, very good. You got that wild card, you know what it does. Extra letter for the same amount that you landed on, or actually wrong person there. Or you can get an extra consonant if you make it to the final. Spin, vowel, or solve.
Spin.
Spin. Here we go. Ashley O checking in from the Bayou. 900.
L, please.
L. 1 L. Food
Spin again,
and drink.
please.
Spin again. Here we go. 350. About 350.
R.
R. 1 R. I still got to get that drop. Let's hear.
Spin again, please.
All right, we're going to spin again. Here we go. Oh, there we go. I found it. Somebody's already made it. It's the jackpot. Oh, this could be big.
$3.50.
T as in Tom.
T as in Tom. 1 T. If you can solve it right now, you get the jackpot, which is right now at $72.50.
If Pat Sajak would move his little head.
It's actually a really large head.
I know, but in the game, it's smaller than in real life. I can't
Most
solve
things
it right
are.
now.
All right, there we go. Spin, vowel, or solve.
Oh, maybe I can.
Oh.
No, I can't. I'm just going to spin.
All right, there it is. Would have been an amazing play.
I know.
650.
S.
S. 1 S. Still alive.
Okay, I need more than that. Can I have a vowel, please?
You certainly may.
E.
E. 3 E's.
I know those. I need more. Can I buy an O?
Oh my. Legally, about 45 minutes west of 3 O's.
Okay, give me the A. I need that last word. I've known the
4 A's. Well, this will get
Oh,
you
there
there.
it is. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like
There
to
it is.
solve.
Solving. Sure, go ahead.
Chocolate covered bananas.
Chocolate covered bananas. Boom, bam, bam. There we go.
No, I didn't get it.
150.
I don't eat bananas, so
Not a banana eater.
no.
Why not?
So no, thank you. They're mushy and weird. The consistency is almost like they're fuzzy. I don't know. It's strange.
I know, like those little strings on the banana can be annoying.
Yeah, when you peel it, like it's. I'm not gonna do the gesture because it's like what that lady was doing.
you really should.
Do the gesture.
Around the house is the category.
It's
Spin
like
for
fuzzy
you,
around the side.
Michelle,
You know?
and 800.
N.
N. 1 N. A radio legend retired today. Talk about it in a second. Pick a thing. You want to spin, vowel, or solve?
Spin, please.
Spin. You'd be undergoing a little bit of an issue lately on radio, just saying things that were pissing people off. But Maddie in the Morning at Kiss 108 in Boston, 41 years. 41 years.
Wow.
As the morning guy there. Still doing pretty well in the ratings, too. And he had a recorded goodbye. He was off the show for like 2 weeks and a recorded goodbye. Very weird way to end things, but yeah, very interesting. Very, very interesting. And I've had every family member saying, "Are you going to take over for Maddie? You're going to move back?" I did not get the call. Sorry. Not happening.
I didn't either, Shawn.
Yeah, it's a damn shame.
Like, do you show? Okay. I like to look at my
Show me the
options.
freaking letters.
R, please.
R. 2 R's. I mean, you're the one who picked the only other letter. So, like,
I know,
anything but an N.
I like C.
Spin. There we go. Spinning again. Typically, the way that you should operate in radio is you don't want to replace the guy. You want to be the guy who replaces the guy. You don't want to be
Yes.
David Lee Roth. You want to be the guy who replaces David Lee Roth.
S.
S. 1S.
I wouldn't know.
2350.
God. Spin.
Sure. Spin for Michelle. 500.
T.
T. What letter will she pick? Find out on the exciting conclusion of Wheel of Dong. Okay. Spin, Valor, solve.
You're so silly. Spin.
I'm just a silly boy. What can I say? 650. Around the house. Joe Quills thinks he knew it about 5 minutes ago. He was wrong. Never mind.
No, nothing. L.
L. 2 L's. Hey. That's good. Around the house. I know it.
Solve.
Solving. Oh my goodness. What?
I think. Crystal chandelier.
Crystal. Chandelier.
She got it.
Is that correct?
Good job.
Yeah, she got it.
There it is.
Yeah.
4150. Well done. Very, very good.
I saw Crystal caught on. I'm like, oh, hey, look at that. That's
Crystal.
me.
Hey, now look at
That's what I
that.
was about to say. I was like, of all people in this game, Michelle, you better get that.
Yeah.
That first word.
It's a spin to get
Oh
you
my
started.
God.
Event is a category, and Spence, you are in control. Here we go.
Go, Shawn. Spin that wheel. Let's go. Spin it. Let's go. Okay.
$3.50.
Big money.
Tree.
Okay, Shawn. Come on now. Give me an S. Give me an S, Shawn.
S. What's that? You have to, that sound effect. S. 1S. Very good. Good for you.
I'll spin it, Shawn. Spin it again. Let's
There
go.
it is. Spin.
Big
Here we
wheel.
go.
Big
There it
money.
is.
Big money.
This is awesome.
They make you do that when you try out
True
for the
fitting.
show.
Yeah, you really have to be like
At
overly.
the audition.
Yeah, you have to be obnoxious. You really do. So if you ever are going to like try to, this is how all the people in Hollywood, they just like all the casting directors just want to see you on Red Bull. So drink 3 Red Bulls and just be be succinct, but be excited as hell, and that's what they want. Yep. All right, go ahead. Tree fitting.
Like an M, please.
You get an M. Event is the category. Up to 700. Spin, Valor, solve.
Why don't we go ahead and spin it one more time?
Spin that like a record,
Spin
baby.
it, baby, one
Right
more
round,
time.
round, says Mr. Carl. 550. Got it.
Shawn, let's check of all the consonants in the world. My favorite consonant of the many consonants that I do love. I have no idea. Let's go with an L.
L. There's an L. There we go.
Spin
Up to
it again,
1250.
baby.
Another spin. Let's spin one more time. He said the last time, but he meant 2 more
Papa
times.
needs a new
at least.
penis on his forearm.
Papa needs to
my
get
God.
absolutely nothing.
Hey, you just weren't clear enough because the wheel dicked you over.
Spin to start you over there, Ashley O.
Spin, please.
Speaking of getting almost got dicked. Just barely.
N.
N. 1 N.
She knows the word already.
Probably does.
Spin.
She does.
You can just tell by the pregnant pause there. She's like, I can't do it now because
Yeah.
they'll all hate me. Let me make good TV here.
Too late.
500. No, 800.
Ooh.
G.
G. 2 of those. Yep.
Oh.
Spin.
Spinning. Ashley O. Back in the radio game. 600. That going well, by the way? I hope so.
It was day 2 today. R. I actually don't know this one.
Still in the honeymoon. Still in the honeymoon phase. No R's. Sorry.
Oh,
Wait, so it's
honeymoon.
super weird. They had me set up for a Zoom meeting yesterday at 9 a.m. and then didn't put anything else on my schedule. I was like, so what else do y'all want me to do? So I took a nap yesterday afternoon. Didn't have anything to do. Yeah.
Nice.
I love it.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, it's time for you there, young lady. You want to spin or solve?
Oh,
Michelle.
spin.
Spin. There we go. Event is the category. Free play. You get to do whatever the heck you want.
I guess I'll pick a letter.
Go with Q. Go with Q.
Consonants are worth 500.
7.
Vowels are worth nothing, but you get to pick them if you want. And even if you miss, you get to go again.
P?
P is in penis on your forearm.
Yes.
There we go.
On your forearm,
No,
yes.
no P's. Sorry.
Oh.
Awesome.
But you get to spin again. Here we go. Big old spin for you.
Okay.
Oh, that was my turn.
$1,000,000. All right. This would get you a step
Wait,
closer
what
to
does
$1,000,000.
that mean?
You don't immediately get the $1,000,000. It's the toughest $1,000,000 to get in all of television. But
There's so many
it'll get
hoops
you
to
a
jump
step
through. I'll
closer to
explain to you in
$1,000,000.
just a second.
You need to get them. You need to get the letter here to get the wedge. Then win this puzzle. Then have enough money to get to the final. Then that little bitch ass wheel. You need to land on the 1,000,000 on the bitch ass wheel too. And then you need to
Hiding.
solve it. I
Bonus
think it's only
round.
happened 2 times, maybe. It's been on there for ages. So good
And
luck.
also,
I mean,
grow
in
a
this
penis on
game
your
or
forearm.
like in the real
Yes.
show?
Yeah, it's really tough.
Mm.
Wow, well that was awesome. T.
T is in Thomas.
Yeah, good.
$1,000,000 wedge is there. It doesn't make you any money. The irony. But you have it.
Awesome.
So event is the category you can solve right now to get that and keep it. Or you can keep going and spin. What do you want to do?
Spin.
Spin. Here we go. While I was in Boston, I bumped into a girl on Revere Beach who saw me wearing my Golden Knights jacket. And she's like, oh, go Knights. I used to live there. She lived there for 15 years in Vegas. Now she lives in Revere. Crazy
Revere?
small world. Revere kid. Pick a letter.
Yeah.
Revere. Severe Revere.
I don't know. H.
H. 1H. Gets you a little closer.
I have no idea what this is.
It shows. Spin, Valor, solve.
How come everyone knows it but me?
Come on, Michelle, spin. Quit trying to delay. I know what you're doing here. I need Daddy
Spin,
needs some
spin,
money
spin,
here.
spin, spin.
That's right.
700.
Seriously, Shawn, enforce the rules.
And on a very exciting. I'm
D.
going to hit Q. D.
I have
Here we
no
go.
idea.
1D. I'm giving you
What
5
is
seconds.
it?
I'm giving you 5
Oh
seconds.
my God.
This is the definition
solve.
of failing upward.
She finally got it. There we go. What is it?
Daylight saving time.
Daylight saving time. And she said it correctly. So that is huge because if she said savings time, I was going to give her the big old X and it wasn't going to happen.
Girl.
So
She's at
dumb.
5350. And now it is time for our 3,000 dong toss up. Buzzing with your name. You know how this works. Ashley's pretty fast on this. Character. Go ahead. I know it already. No, I don't. Never mind.
Ashley,
Michelle.
Ashley had it by a hair. Ashley.
Little Boy Blue.
Little Boy Blue is correct. I thought it was going to be Winnie the Pooh. But Little Boy Blue lines up. She's up to 9150. And now, I mean, really, this is going to be that $1,000,000 dong wedge is there. It's
We
there.
got drama.
We got drama. Person is the category.
It's very close.
And let's see. We're going to get a spin to get you started there. Young Ashley O with her green hair. Oh, 450.
R.
R. 1R.
Spin.
Spinning. Yeah, 300.
T.
T. 1 T. Ken, I would, but she's married.
Oh.
Ew!
Sorry, it's just there. Okay. Spin, Valor, solve. What do you want to do?
Spin.
I wouldn't. That would be rude. Okay, here we go. $500.
L.
L. Got an L. Person.
Spin.
Spinning again. Here we go. Who's going to win? Ashley, I've been on a Wheel of Fortune, or Michelle with $1 million? 500.
N.
N as in Nancy?
Yes.
1 N. Death by 1,000,000 consonants. Next. Spin, Valor, solve.
Vowel.
Vowel.
E.
E. 2 E's.
Vowel.
Vowel again. Two.
A.
Wow. 1 A. I know. Watch your mouth there, Ken.
What?
No, Ken's just being vile.
Dirty.
Oh.
Dirty.
Come on, Michelle. At this moment. Here we go.
Vowel.
I need my overalls.
Another vowel. My goodness.
Can I get an I?
You may get an I. There's one I.
Spin.
Oh boy. All right, here we go.
I know. Don't make that.
No. Ah, 700. There it is. Whew. All right.
S, please.
S. There you go. 2 S's. 2,400.
12.
Solving. What is it?
Hopeless romantic.
Hopeless romantic and hopeless chance of getting $1 million. Because once again, Ashley, find yourself. I really got to stop playing Wheel of Dong with you, because really.
I know.
You used to get beat sometimes, but now you're on a freaking tear.
The wheel used to.
I thought we were
screw
playing
me.
opposite. I thought we were what?
Yeah, 0. Yeah, no, it's really who has the least amount of money wins. Yeah, that's
Earlier was
Yeah.
coming,
Oh, well,
Michelle,
congrats,
and
you
then
did
RSTLNE. You get those for free. Fun and games, the category.
Don't I have
3
a wild
consonants
card too?
and a vowel. You might actually. Yeah.
C.
C.
B.
B.
M.
M. And you do have another wild card. They should show it on the screen, but they don't.
G.
Oh, hi there, mate. G as in George. Thank you for the sub. And then a vowel.
A.
A. It's in an airport freaking a little too much past few
Jigsaw
weeks.
puzzle.
Jigsaw puzzle. Would you look at that? This freaking
Wow.
woman does not know how to stop. There it is. How much you win? 40,000.
Okay.
51,550. 51,550. And I'll go right over here, and I'll go Ashley, Michelle, Ben.
I'd like to donate my winnings to next year's St. Jude's thing, if at all possible.
You can't do that. Unfortunately, you can't. you can leave it in the pot, and that will just go to the show or whatever. You could take it and then remind yourself to donate it later, whatever you want to do. But yeah,
didn't-
Wait. But
money.
the point is, what winnings?
oh, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
That was kind of the
That's
idea.
when you play the
Thanks for
cricket.
following along.
Thanks.
Yeah.
The kids really appreciate it. Okay, let's get the game
So
ready.
wait, you need to save that $0 and sit on it until next year, and remember that you have that waiting for you to donate next year.
Thank you for that. Ashley.
Can you just, for just a brief moment, can you just, okay, I'm pretty positive I paid these people. This is for the dong or no dong game. And I think they're saying I don't have an account anymore, but I definitely do.
Still,
Because you
is
donated
there a thing on
your
there where
miles
you can
card to the
restore
abortion
purchases?
ladies.
Let's see. Yeah, that's true.
Abortion
Sorry.
lady.
Let's see. Let me go
That's
in here.
awesome.
Take a look.
That's my college
Restore
alt rock band.
purchases?
The abortion ladies.
Of course, it's not going to let me look there because why would it? Barclay. I'll log into my old Barclay card here because before I throw another $100 down for another year of this stupid game. Okay, new cards on the way. That's good news. It's been shipped. Let's just search view all transactions, and we're just going to search for Game House. Search Game House, and we'll have that be 2 months ago. Boom, bam. Before I plunk down the money. May not be in the future. Well, that's today, dickhead. There we go. Search. Really? I could have sworn. Maybe it was last year. All right. I guess I didn't. Hold on 1 second. Let me update my freaking thing. We'll go to membership. Become a member. 0. Very unlikely that I would recommend this stupid thing. So freaking expensive to play. Deal or no deal. Let me buy it outright. Thank you. Hit send. Thank you.
Yeah, speak to your manager.
It's literally $109.
Why can't I get this on a CD-ROM?
should I do the full year or should I just do a monthly membership of $11 a month? It's either $100. It's $110 for a year. $110 a year or $11 a month.
Wait, you're not even getting a deal.
Yeah, you
yes,
are.
Yes, you are.
Slight deal.
11
You get like $10 off.
21.
11 times 12.
That's not enough.
You're
That's not
saving
enough of a
$21.
deal. I don't think that's
$21.
enough of a deal.
Boom. I'm going to do that. Done. I'm going monthly. Okay. One moment, everybody. I apologize. Let it be known. No expense has been spared for this show. 3. Boom. Okay. Get that over there.
You know, Ashley, you're quite selfish. You're talking about him, spending too much money on that. And there's a guy walking around with a dick on his arm. And you know what? It's
Not
perspective,
anymore.
Ashley. You need to have perspective.
Yeah, it was.
Not
yeah.
anymore.
Think about how much free booze that guy got over the past 6 years because
Right?
other dudes bought shots for the guy with the dick on his arm.
Dick on his arm.
Hey there. So you got a dick on your arm. what you drinking?
And then how much attention he got from women being like, "Oh, so do you have to?"
geez.
And
So what can you do with that?
Yeah.
Jeez. How would that work though? It's just like
Your shoulders get tired.
oh God, very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable.
Was it functioning while it was there on his arm?
It doesn't
Did he have
function like he has to pump it with saline in order to make it go. Hey,
But did he pump it up while it was on the arm?
Maybe I don't know. Is that the abortion ladies? A special guest Ron DeSantis? No. Okay, you were playing for Double the Dong tonight. Submissions are coming in right now. 51% of the bet on you qualifying tonight. I bet a beer I can suck my own. That, man, make a ton of money. That's very good. All right, pick your forever case. We're doing a rapid fire.
Can we quote something that was just typed out like that, even though it wasn't said out loud by one of us?
No, you can absolutely add that
needs
quote.
to be an ad quote.
Add that quote.
Somebody needs to
David
add
Dick
that
saying
quote
that. It's great.
immediately.
Phenomenal. Okay, here we go. Yeah, radio fam. DP only works if there's another P, but there was only one P because the other P fell off. That's why I had the second P. Yeah, so many P's. Okay, pick your case. 16 off the board. Just to let you know, we're trying to end the shows around 9 because I got to prepare myself for a new clock. We'll see how these go. Okay, eliminating 6 cases.
26.
26 off the board. 26. Bye-bye. 2. Very good.
24.
24. Bye. 75,000, closest to 69. As you know, she needs to win $1 million dong here. She's playing for double the dong, so everything's counting times 2. Or she can get an offer from the banker for 69,000 dong. That'll get her in the tournament of dong. Next, 4 cases.
22.
22. Wow, we're doing this again, huh? The old evens and odds. 25. Very good.
Look, when you say rapid fire, I don't have time to peel out the cases. I just gotta.
Will you look at these two freaking leaners? They both have been leaning out of the freaking box the entire show.
It's hard. I was doing the same thing because I kept going the wrong way, and you
Well,
gotta think
then
backwards.
give me a bigger box.
It's big enough.
That's what he said? No.
Your box is
said.
big enough. 3 kids, come on.
Fuck you.
Okay. Yikes. Wow.
And
All
it's
right.
full of pubic hair.
Lots of callbacks today. Lots of callbacks. You okay over there? I don't think I hear you now.
I've been muting myself because I keep having to clear my throat.
Oh, see, I'm telling you, everyone's got it. She's
Let
got a
me
hairy
clear
box
my
and
throat.
okay.
No, I heard it all.
3 cases left.
I hate my
20.
life.
20. 5,000. David, yes. Chicago. Maybe can help. True. Myself and oh my goodness, myself and Nick Steele and Kyle King and Carla Marie and Anthony and Kevin Ralston are all going to have an awesome event at Morning Show Boot Camp this year, where we are talking about taking video for radio and putting a screen to the speakers and doing stuff like this, because everyone that's on the panel is doing it in one way or another. And to get people like on board and say, you know what, we need to have freaking cameras in these studios. So that's happening in August in Chicago. Very much looking forward to that.
Isn't Miz going to that too?
Miz is going to be there. Yes, I believe so. And the Sarah
I want to go, even though
Quinn
I'm
is
not
going to
on
be
air.
there. You really should go. Honestly, it's a great freaking vibe, man. It really. You've
I
been there
wanna
several
go.
times. It'll reinvigorate you. It's great.
It really does, and it's a lot of fun to just hang out and drink a lot. And I was
Oh,
on
I
the panel with
totally
Shawn
want to
last
go
year.
now.
Yeah, it was great. It's great, man. I love it.
Year before last.
I love it. 2 cases.
18.
18. Open that case. He's very good round so far. 1 case left.
14.
14. Open that case. Worth noting, by the way, before I, oh no, let me just stop my frickin' talking here because that's awful. Still not long enough.
That's one of those white men that I was talking about.
White cat, white pussy. Hello.
What is wrong with you?
There's a white cat right behind her.
There's a white
I
cat.
understand that.
Okay.
I know what you meant.
Very little. Yeah, if you want to go to Morning Show Boot Camp, go to morningshowbootcamp.com, click on the link to buy tickets, use the code RadioFam to save yourself some money. By the way, RadioFam, our buddy Marie, she is, this is how amazing she is, ready? So she goes to Morning Show Boot Camp last year, doesn't even get tickets, just kind of walks in, peruses. Everyone knows her because she's the Radio Fam. Everyone in radio knows the Radio Fam. She meets the guy that runs the Radio Fam, that runs Morning Show Boot Camp for the past 30 some odd years, Don Anthony, and now immediately is now essentially helping to co-run the frickin' event.
He's like, listen.
Let me tell you something I would do
Honey.
about all this stuff. This is all wrong. We need to put some stuff over here and do this over here.
Seriously, I want to go.
Honest to God, I think you would do really well in radio. At the very least, you're like, so, if I ever do have a radio show again, I think I'm going to have, I'm going to award best callers with a special club ID. So that when you call in, you give us your ID number and then we'll play your sound effect. It's a Ron and Fez thing that I'm stealing, but I think it'd be great.
I totally want a sound effect.
Okay, there it is. And you better listen to the show if that ever does happen. Let's see.
What show?
No, the
What
Radio
show?
Fam saying
What show?
radiomsbc.com. But you should be able to click the link at morningshowbootcamp.com and go there, right? Because if not, fix that. That should definitely happen.
Morningshowbootcamp.com. The first thing is
Radio
MSBC
Fam.
registration.
But can I go?
Boom.
If you click that, does it go to a? Hold on a second. Let me just really quickly.
But Radio Fam.
Morning
You can go, Michelle.
I want.
Show bootcamp.
Can I be your plus one?
Let me see here. MSBC register. No, don't go to that one. You have to go to radiomsbc.com. Totally different one. There we go. The more you know. We should fix that link.
Well,
hey, 19,000 dong.
Thank God she's watching.
I know. I guess so, huh? Fix that link. Dong or no dong?
Wait, why is it the same? No, dong. No dong.
No. We say goodbye to the dong. There he is.
Why are there two different things that are talking about the same?
Great question. The website that you're seeing has been the same website for Morning Show Bootcamp probably for 34 years. Marie, with my help, we have been, she did most of it. And whenever things got really stupid, I went in and tried to fix whatever little technical crap. But now we have it, like you can't, it doesn't take credit cards on the current thing. So the new one takes credit cards. And it's safe for your credit card information. So I know it does. It kind of now it kind of sounds like it's a suspect, but until he has that, he should just have the link forward over to radio.msbc.com. A little sus. Anyways, 5 cases.
I mean, it doesn't even matter at this point. I just need the 69, right?
No, you guys, you're playing for double dong. You're playing for double dong. 12. Yeah. So yeah, you still get chances here. There it is.
Good job.
Sorry, Marie. Everyone thinks we're trying to skim money off the radio people now. 4 cases left.
Yeah.
10. Open that case. Very good. Very good. 3 cases.
8.
Off the board.
Sorry, this is so predictable for you guys.
I don't want to assume because I've done that before and then they do the old switcheroo and I'm like, no.
Like 6.
6. Off the board. Working out quite well for you, this pattern. 1 case left. The last case of the last round punched you right in the dick in your arm. 4.
Wow. Right.
If there's no balls, though, that's very good. That wouldn't hurt.
So wait, for 6 years, was he just hanging out with berries, but no twig?
I don't know.
In his region? And then on his arm was just the twig?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
mean, Ken doll with the dick on his arm.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm assuming there's...
Ken doll!
I mean, they never say anything about the balls.
No.
The balls
Ken
are
doll
often
didn't
ignored.
Have balls.
No, Ken did not have balls.
Ken doll had nothing.
Right.
Ballless wonder.
So they didn't say that, like, his whole unit fell off, right? They just said, like...
They said his shaft fell off.
Yeah.
His penis, yeah, but the penis isn't the balls. Totally separate thing. They are neighbors. They're very close cousins. But they're not the same.
Like Alabama cousins? Like
$49,000.
No.
There we go.
Sorry.
4 cases.
2.
Dos. Open that case.
Come on, baby.
That's very good.
Nice.
All right.
That's nice.
The pattern worked for a while there, and now you're left with a bunch of odds. May God have mercy on your soul. What's next?
1.
We'll start with 1.
Ooh.
Back at 1. Brian McKnight. Great song. 50. Not too bad.
Like a dream come true.
Come true.
Just wanna be with you.
Be with you.
3.
Oh my God. None of you are
now. I gotta
You're
stop.
the only one.
You're all doing it at different times.
Got foreskin
Repeat
on
steps,
my
1, 2, 3.
arm.
Oh dear God.
3.
7.
So what? Wow. All right, here we go. Disrupting the pattern, disrupting the flow. How will it turn out? Let's find out right now. Hey, very good. Now you
Yeah.
have to avoid 3.
Nice.
Avoid it at all costs. 1 case left this round.
Well done. Come on.
15 off the board. Bye-bye. Never mind. Everything is pain.
None
That
of it.
is awful. You fool. All right.
You fool.
You fool. Hello. Yep. Okay, thanks. Bye. Double the dong today. 55,000. Dong or no dong.
Not enough.
Damn it.
Not enough dongs.
Never is. Never is.
I'm gonna need to add at least 2 inches to that dong.
What a gift. Actually, isn't that what, that's what, what's his name? Bobbitt. John Wayne Bobbitt, when he had his wang cut off, they found it and they put it back in and they also extended it. Didn't they extend it? Pretty sure they extended it.
Why wouldn't you?
Frickin', I mean, if that,
Oh
I
my
didn't know
God,
that was
why
an
wouldn't
option.
you?
Yes, all day, sure.
Can they make it thicker? I want more girth if I'm going to have my dream penis.
Get do cock-ups. Okay, 3 cases.
Everything hurts. Oh my god.
Not as much as his arm. 21. Open that case. All right. That's good.
Okay. 23.
23. Open that case. You know what? We didn't even mention today, and I should have mentioned. Yeah, very good. We all, because it's been so long since the last show, I forgot that this was something that happened between now and then. We all hung out with Kyle King. Kyle King was in Las Vegas, and here he is, Kyle King right there. And he was just a freaking awesome dude. There he is in the middle. He did a great job doing the NFL draft for Twitch. Just fantastic. Very, very happy to meet him.
Probably because of the gold iPhone.
Probably because of what?
The gold iPhone.
Oh, the gold iPhone. Yeah, he was just bragging about how cool his gold iPhone is. It really was obnoxious.
Wow.
Is it the same phone that I have?
Is it gold?
Like, I mean, it's gold-ish. They say it's gold. They
It's
sell
gold,
it as
like
gold,
rose
but
gold. Yeah, it's like a.
No, it's like a champagne color. It's
Yeah. Ugh,
well, of course now I can't get it out. Yeah. I can't whip it out for you guys.
It's a damn shame.
Too bad.
It's not
Subscribe. You'll see it during the break. 1 case left.
17.
17. She's only 17. Very good. That whole left side almost cleared out. Only 2 cases left. 24 karat gold? No. Hello.
This is the gold.
Well, it looks white as can be on your screen. White. Looks like white, man.
No, I
White.
am white.
It's not far off of you. Gotta be honest.
It's a champagne color. They say gold, and this is what you get.
Joe, you're way off. Sorry. Joe, Rain Man's not back. 119,000 dong. Dong or no dong?
No dongs.
Bye-bye dongs.
No dongs.
You can mostly see along the sides that it's gold, but
Sure.
yeah. I'm just saying. I got that too, sir. Kyle.
And not just on your forearm, Michelle.
Wait, what does it say?
That's your companion piece to go with that childish fucking thing you got in your hand.
I'm gonna go get a cup that says things too.
Oh, well, we just lost her. She's gone. All right, fair enough. Today's show brought to you by Civil Discourse, gone in America since November 2000. Let's call it what it is.
I'm just gonna stick with Schitt's Creek.
David, ew, David.
Ah, nice.
David.
Ew,
David.
David. Ew, David.
What's that show that she ended up being on? No, the show will end by 9. We're gonna get there.
A little bit Alexis?
No, the one with the girl that plays Alexis. Kevin fuck himself.
Yeah.
I only saw a couple episodes.
It's a very different kind of role.
I loved it though. I was a big fan. Spence needs a timeout. Of course, Spence. See, this is the double standard. The double standard.
I don't think he started it, is what he's saying.
No,
he didn't start it. It was a response to her.
It was a response to that. But here's the deal. This is the double standard. Like, Howard Dean was disqualified for just going, wah! And then, like, on the other side, you can do whatever you want. And there it is, everybody. There we go. Awesome. Glad we're keeping it nice and PG today. Case is open to 2 there. You know, pick one there. What do you got?
9.
9.
I have stuff that says things too, but mine doesn't start any fights.
Yeah. Oh, what's
mine
yours
just
say?
says jelly beans.
Oh.
I'm out of water.
Sounds terrible.
3.
3. Oh, okay, this is the one we were avoiding earlier. Could that be the last one that could get you? No. But it kind of helps you on the 69 game for a second, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
Hello. Francisco says, I was able to get front row access to the Bellagio fountains last Friday thanks to Kyle's gold iPhone. Yeah, I'm sure you were.
Bullshit.
Nothing, by the way, nothing happened on the Bellagio fountains. Like, it was all there, but I think they couldn't do anything on the fountains because of all the wind. It was a windy day for the NFL draft.
Yeah, that was kind of a letdown for what I was expecting.
94,000 dong or no dong.
No dong.
Bye, dong.
Get that dong away from me.
Yeah.
Put that back in your sleeve. One case.
5.
5.
Ooh.
Off the board. Bye, 5.
Come on.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay.
Son of a-
I mean, I don't know.
Do you
if it
have a lot
matters.
of money riding on me? The way you're responding, you're very supportive.
Me?
I don't think
Am
he- I
I?
think he
You got
has-
a lot
I'm
of
try-
money? Yeah.
I don't think he has a Twitch
No, I'm
account.
just trying to be supportive because otherwise I
Oh.
just get bored as shit.
You're
Because
not
I'm not,
playing.
'cause I'm
If you're
not-
not playing, this is the boring part. Everyone goes to their
Not playing,
phones during
yeah.
this time. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's all.
Oh, I see
124.
who you're talking about. on
1,000
the fence.
dong. Dong or no dong?
No dong. No dong.
Bye-bye. Get rid of the 300,000.
11.
You have a shot at the 69. Your last shot, I think. 11. 300,000.
Okay.
Okay. Hello? Yeah? Okay. Thanks. Bye. 86,000 dong. Very sorry.
That's not the number I wanted.
No, it's not.
No.
Bye-bye.
So I have to have the case with 500,000 in it, right?
That's pretty much it.
Right?
It's the whole game right there.
Can I ask my friends for help? Can I phone a friend
Sure.
on my gold iPhone?
Oh, you want to actually call an actual friend?
Hey guys. Well, I put the case
man.
back on.
Oh yeah,
Um,
looks good.
Which cases should I be between at the very end?
I'd pick
16 and what
100
other
if I
one?
were you. I'd go with 100.
No, I mean,
Keep it 100. That's what the kids say. Keep it 100. Yeah.
She hates you.
which should be my final two?
I
You
said
said
it,
you
100,
would-
and then
you-
choose 100 again.
No.
Hello?
Airhead.
Michelle, you're such an airhead.
So stupid. All right, what are you gonna pick?
Okay, nobody's helping me.
Nope. They don't
I
care.
hate you
They don't care if
guys.
you live or die.
You sure don't.
Oh, Joe, you suck. Today, Junior.
25. I don't
25.
know. Nobody's helping me.
25. 25. Add 25. Happens like that sometimes. See what that offer is. It's going to bump up to about 200,000 if I had to bet. Boom, 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 boom. No, 127. No, barely.
It's because I'm a woman.
Oh
pay
my
difference.
God.
No, thank you.
You were a white man.
right.
white.
If
It
I
is
was
never-
a white man.
I would literally was just having this conversation with someone. It has never been a worse time to be a white guy. Ever. It's our stock is lower than it's ever been. We're Sears.
Correct.
We used to own this place, and now look at us.
Right. No, we're done.
Yeah, I was clinging on to Kmart like, no, we can fix this. We can't fix this. It's over. We're done.
You're done.
19 and 13.
Sad.
Did you all bet money on this?
You bet channel points.
That's a new level of pressure. Guys, what should be my final two? 16 and what?
13. I'd say 13. That's my lucky number. Men is Enron.
All right, Shawn, then fine. Take away 19, please.
All right. Now listen,
And
it's
I'm gonna
not.
kill you.
It's not. Don't kill me.
you
No,
if-
no. I want you to. This is your decision. It's not mine. I'm just telling you what I would do.
13 gets the million more than any other number.
Okay,
You want 19?
EDB says 13 too, so I'm gonna kill both of y'all.
You're gonna
This
kill us.
is-
There it is. Don't ever doubt me. Don't ever doubt me. Ever. Who are you gonna kill now?
Thank you, ADB.
Who's you gonna kill now? Hold on. You think it's ADB, but not me?
Thank you, Shawn.
Well, now I'm rooting against you.
Me too.
Hello? Yeah, no, I gave her the $1 case, and now she's like not even thanking me. It's like the gall.
Well,
Screw
he
you,
had to
Ashley.
comment for
The
Did he not
audacity.
have to pay to say that?
It's not Audacity, it's Odyssey.
My bad. My bad.
Too
He
fitting.
wasn't even saying it to be funny.
Too fitting.
No. I am so scared too. I'm so scared.
My nipples are hard. Okay.
But you know what I love?
Mine
I love
too.
that you had to cheer that. So in my mind, he's cheering, I am scared. I am scared. Because he's cheering.
Joe Kroll says swap. What do you want to do? You want to keep the 16 or you want to swap with the 13? Chance to qualify tonight.
I'm going to listen to these people and I'm going to swap it.
Well, no.
Because I want there to be
you're gonna listen to
participation in the...
that person. Joe Quill said swap. David Dick says keep it. So.
I'll fart.
I say sweep it.
I hate you.
Hey, it took you 2
It's
hours.
like saying,
that's pretty good.
I say yes. Okay.
Say yes to what? Alex
Swap
says
it.
always swap. All right, he's going to swap. You're going to swap, rather. Alex said always swap, and he was the one that told you 13 along with me.
I'm so nervous. I hate it. I hate it. I want to...
Will she qualify for the Tournament of Dong tonight? Let's find out together, shall we?
Help. My heart's going to explode. Help.
Come
Really?
on, man. You can do it. I
Help.
believe in you.
She's qualified for Tournament of Dong 678. Tournament of Dong winner. She's back and she's ready. It's Ashley Hall!
I want another one. I want another one.
There we go.
Thank you, friends.
There it is. Wow, that was freaking outstanding. Good for you. See, there it is.
Wow.
Never
Amazing.
doubt me.
My heart did not explode.
551,550 times 2 is 1,103,103,100. You dong in USD.
Dong it, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, you won $48.02.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thanks, friends.
That'll get you 2 gallons of gas in Biden's economy.
Wacky. Very good. All right, cool. So we will Venmo that to you, and we're going to go to our final part of the show where we raid some unsuspecting person on the old Twitch machine. Frankly, honest to God, this is like my favorite segment on the show where we raid somebody. It's the phrase that raids. By the way, everyone has sent me the video. I lost 0 points. Very good.
Hey.
Everyone has sent me corn singing. Tell me why. Yeah, you said I had like 3 or 4 people sent that to me. It's great video. I wish it wasn't vertical, but if I can get the horizontal of that, I think we're gonna find a way. If they're on a green screen, like it'd be perfect for the show.
I wish you could just pop that into one of our boxes. Like, I'd
it'll be
give up
great.
my...
You give up your box for corn?
I don't.
Jonathan Davis
Please
will be
don't pop corn
very
into my
happy to
box.
hear he still has it. That's good. Good for him.
Nice.
Let's take a look here. By the way, Alex Del Barrio, we miss you and we'd love to have you back on the show. Come on over. I was hoping for the squirrel story on Thursday's show. Potentially, Joe. We'll see. I saw it and I was like, there's no video. I wish there was video. If there was video, I'd be all about it. Okay, so let's go over here and take a look at the people that are streaming today and see if there's any of our fine little friends that deserve a raid. Now, our Pickle Rick guy, Game Pass Dad, he's there. We've raided him before. The Legend Tuba guy, VR Light Flashing Lights. VR Night, rather, Flashing Lights. Let's see what he's got going on today. Oh,
Does anybody have predispositions to seizures? Because we should probably not go to the flashing lights guy.
Potentially. Well, he's currently buffering, so it's not really going very well. He's
Yeah, that
playing-
guy, the guy that had a penis on his arm, if he was watching, he could have a stroke.
Yeah. Or
Wow.
several in rapid
That's
succession.
pretty bad.
Shut up, Michelle.
This, by the way, is the future of we're all going to be looking like this in no time, and it's pathetically sad.
And it's just wild that we're sitting here watching this guy.
Yeah, but like I'm not going to
doing
rate him.
that.
Now, hold on. This is who should be. This is who Michelle should be. Michelle should be in her hot tub doing a live stream just like this. After this ad from May the
What
4th
should
be
I
with
do?
you.
What?
You should be in a hot tub doing
I'm
a
hosting
live
Star
stream.
Wars trivia tomorrow night, and I'm the
Oh.
worst person to host it
Oh,
because I am
shit.
not a Star Wars
Yeah, neither am I.
junkie. Like, I
Wow.
don't care.
Neither am I.
Yeah.
Could care
They're
less.
turning my regular
yes.
trivia into May the 4th trivia.
Nowhere to get wet again. And then Bobby, he had some stuff to do.
She has 186 viewers, by the way. Way more than we do. It's just like, you know.
Just because she's sitting
So
in a
I should
hot
just
tub.
redo.
Are you still watching, babe? Can I do that?
I should re-dye my hair and just get a new.
She's just sitting in a hot tub and she's on Twitch. That's it.
Drinking a Truly.
Drinking a Truly.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
Yeah.
fix
Love
it?
God, men are pathetic. Honestly. By the way, and don't get me wrong, I like hot tubs almost as much as I like boobs, and frankly, Truly's wonderful during the right time of day. But the fact that 186 men are sitting there at home,
Boys. A lot of boys. Yeah, there's a lot of boys watching that.
Or in
Well,
some
my
cases,
hot tub is broken anyway,
Yes.
so it doesn't matter.
yes.
Now, Queen Manda. Woo! Exclamation point, exclamation point. Let's take a look at her. By the way, Amaranth is currently doing stuff, and she has 5.1 thousand viewers. God bless her.
I like it a lot. I like it.
Okay, I like her. I can already tell
I like her too.
Joe Quills. Joe Quills,
All right, let me
and
just
with
open
your
that up
spirit.
real quick. Hold on.
All right, throw in some
Bing
of this.
bong, bing bong.
She's special.
It's chaotic.
And Bongers has her own little thing.
Let's take a look. Here we
Bing
go.
bong.
Perfect though.
We've told me wide her. Now we wait.
All right. Now we're gonna do the standing up games.
Where you go? Where'd she go?
All right.
The standing up game, Shawn.
Okay, come on. You see it? Come on.
Insanity and then trash. Tell all your friends that I'm crazy and drive you mad and a watcher. Oops, wrong full path. Then tell me that you hated me, dated me, and just for a laugh. Okay.
Tell me why.
Wrong one.
Is this a song that she's singing along with that I don't recognize?
I don't know.
Because I'm not cool.
All right, I'm gonna switch the game real quick.
She's playing the game I have to get on the Switch, by the way. The kids are going to love this.
Nintendo Switch Sport.
Today,
Yeah.
5 seconds.
She's not doing it. Yeah.
4, 3.
Undefined. Crap.
Miss.
Okay, wait.
2.
I misspelled it. Wait. Oh,
She's too busy.
NDO. Switch Sports. Okay, cool. Perfect.
Last chance.
Perfect. Okay.
Oh boy.
But tell me why.
You got it. I knew we'd get her.
There it
I
is.
knew it. She was having a look.
Free4All shows. How are you doing today? Hello. Tell me why.
Oh boy. Thank you, Roseanne.
Somebody give me a pillow, quick.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. It's 11.
We're gonna start the raid.
I'm already gonna be sleepy. Fair enough. Mine. Thank you so much for being here. Ready? I am ready. Drinking beers to fight Rona.
She is fun. Have a great day. We'll see you Thursday. Bye.
I'm so sorry. I hope you have a speedy recovery. On 27 of my years of my life, big head idea is the funniest thing ever. I agree. I didn't know it was gonna be a thing. Oh, that's what you meant.
Wow.
Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why.
Oh.
Nothing but a mistake. Hello. Wow. Free4All show. Thank you so much for your raid. Hello. Hi, guys. My name is Manda. I'm a loud pink hair streamer if you did not know already.
Fact.
And I like to play a lot of different types of games. I'm very loud and I apologize. So if you need to adjust your sound volume, I highly recommend it. And I do have a raid trailer. I hope you guys enjoy.
Oh, there's a raid trailer. Here we go, everybody. Here we go. We're about to learn more.
Here's a few reasons why you should consider checking out the channel.
Okay.
Number 1, we have funny moments here.
She doesn't watch her levels.
They won't even expect it. Watch us.
Her dog rules.
Anyone eat chicken feet? Number 2, I have the best reactions. I know, I'm just kidding. To play, I really do enjoy it. I did it!
Oh my god, bless her neighbors.
And number 3, I can do flips.
She can do flips? Oh. I was so excited for a flip.
Free4All show. the raid. How was your stream? I hope you had a good ass time. Hello again, guys. Hello, my name is Amanda. And again, I'm a loud pink hair streamer and I like to be fun and energetic. So nice to meet you guys. Hello. And thank you so much again for bringing your awesome community over. Hello. Also, I saw some of the follows. Thank you also, by the way, Free4All Show. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
I kind of nailed that. I have to say, I did kind of nail that. Matt, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in.
How tall do you think she is?
She's 5'2" and
5'1".
when
The Miz on
when
air
she's
does.
5'1".
Hello. Welcome in.
when she's having sex, she sounds like
so
this.
amazed.
Oh.
I'm glad
The total opposite.
Oh.
we have a lot of energy here. We do have a lot of energy here. Also, the Miz Air, thank you so much for the 20 biddies. I do appreciate that. Good luck, friend. Also, Kat, I hope you have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I
trying to
saw that
get
you
her
were
hyped.
leaving. I did miss one more message. Mine. I hope you have a good rest of your night as well. I feel like I was missing one more person.
She's scrolling up
Either
on the chat
person
right
that
now.
I did miss, I apologize. I hope you have a good rest of the night as well. I'm glad you guys like the raid video. I do need to update it. I am.
There you go.
Dar, thank you so much for the 20 biddies. Miz on air, thank you so much for the 69 biddies. I do appreciate it. Oh my God.
She's not gonna tell us.
You're taking bets on your height. Can you confirm? Sure. Take a guess what my height is.
We have a range from 5'1" to 5'3".
2,635. I have not checked that in a hot minute. That's insane. We are in a range of 5'1" and 5'3".
How tall is she? Here we go.
That's not even funny.
4'11".
Me too.
Oh, I love her. I so love her right now.
4'11", you are wrong. That is not correct. That is not correct.
We have a 4'11" guest in our show.
How tall are you?
Let me tell you.
I'm not 4'11".
She's 4'11".
I am not 4'11". I can confirm that I am not.
Anyone eat chicken feet?
Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh my God. The fact is, you know.
Let me tell you something. I
Tell us
actually have a rule
how
on
tall
my
are you?
channel. And one of the rules in my channel is actually not to... Let me tell you about my rules. Hold on. I did not spell that right.
Oh, no.
We do not discuss the following, but because you rated, it's an exception. However, let me just tell you, I do have a rule. We do not discuss the following. We do not discuss about Amanda's driving. We do not discuss about Amanda's chat reading because I cannot read usernames correctly. Amanda's spelling, Amanda's height, or Bedrock and Vin Diesel. So that's but you can do exclamation point height and I'll tell you my height.
Oh.
Is a freaking tall dude. She's 6'9", but a good day she's 10'9". What a nerd. We love you.
Oh my God, I'm freaking crying. The fact is that you were taking guesses before you came over. It's hilarious to me. It's freaking hilarious. Oh, not 6'9", doubt that. Hi, Jet Spider-Man. Welcome back. How are you doing today? Welcome back. I missed you. What a nerd. We freaking love you.
She is the nanny of Twitch.
5'5". I miss you more. Oh, but I'll be honest with you. I'm 5'2".
That too, and it is. You got it. There we go.
You actually were pretty accurate. You were between 5'1" and 5'3". Yes, I'm 5'2".
Yeah.
So you're
The headboard is the giveaway.
Nailed
Oh, well.
it.
There we go.
Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely not. I would say so I am 5'2".
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Kim Bange is following.
I think
now.
she's.
Anyone eat chicken
It
feet?
does. Thank you so much for the follow. The funny thing is that I am 5'2".
What is the funny
yes,
thing?
but I run a lot. I run 10Ks almost on a daily.
Wow.
So I would say, as a 5'2" person, I do a lot for my height. I'm just saying. Being short, it has disadvantages. Just saying. Big facts. big facts.
She's as perky as a jogging woman's ponytail, I must say.
Joe, thank you so much for the follow. Amanda's in trouble. Why?
Hey, Shawn, make it
my
stop.
God.
Honestly.
She's dancing a lot. Hey,
Anyone
Ashley, you've made her dance.
Make it.
That's gonna do it for us. Have a great night. We will see you on Thursday. Bye.